do, do, do,
That's
do.
right. We're
Like, the
back.
music was like double playing. That was
Wow.
confusing, but it's okay.
You what?
The music played twice. It was very confusing. It's
Oh, did it?
okay. It's all right. We're gonna
Yeah.
go with it. Hey guys,
We're
we've been missing you for
Hey,
a
back.
it's
while.
been a while. We've been gone for a hot minute. Things have been busy.
We've been gone
Hey,
forever, man.
I mean, between power outages, right?
Well,
These
between
storms that are just it rained. It felt like all damn summer. My kids have things to do. Shit,
it's more than just rain. It's also scheduling and bad timing for all three of us. And
Hey, not
it was
me.
work.
I was here.
Oh my gosh, work. We finally got somebody on nights. Oh my goodness.
oh,
I
Congratulations,
may not
dude.
have to actually stay so late anymore.
But like, I mean, how many Nintendo Switch 2s can you now buy? You know, like maybe
Zero.
almost a whole one, right?
Zero. We're supposed to be
Yeah.
getting a raise, the same raise we've been supposed to be getting for like the past 2 years at this point.
Do you really
Drivers
believe what they
dropping like
say?
flies.
And do you really believe what they say? Come on.
Oh, this is it's practically been a weekly thing for me now as to like. So, what about those raises? They've got to they've got to be tired of just hearing me talk about it at this point.
They should just give you a raise just to make you go away.
I know, seriously, that would be helpful. Like, I would be okay with that, guys. Just give me a $5, $10 raise, and I'll just drop it.
Yeah, exactly.
We can hire plebs to drive forward and back up. That's no problem.
I mean, pretty soon Optimus is going to take your
pennies.
job anyway, right?
Oh, but yeah,
we're getting replaced by machines, but they can't run yet. So there's that.
Yeah, they can't drive properly.
No,
but when they can, I mean, then I might have a problem.
Well, I don't think that you have to worry about machines driving, considering they're no different than some of the people that are coming in and how they drive. I mean, it's the same. It's gonna be the same thing, just without somebody there on the truck. I mean, what are they gonna do? Blame the machine?
Yeah. So, how is everyone doing tonight?
Well, how's everybody doing? Because we are here, just ready to roll with this first. Well, we really are in the basement, aren't we?
Yeah. Marathon definitely fell through the floor and is currently in the basement somewhere.
My gosh!
I told you guys.
I told you. Because earlier I heard some people rumbling about a Destiny 3 or possible news of Destiny 3, which is, the thing that Bungie said was never happening and all this other stuff. And everyone was like, you have to go Marathon. There's not going to be a Bungie 3 or a Destiny 3 or whatnot. But
yeah, that
apparently, I don't know if people are just doing copium with that one now, because apparently Bungie's got an announcement coming up or something, or maybe they did during Gamescom and I just haven't seen it yet. But earlier this week, people were hinting at a possible Destiny 3, and it was like, look, they put all their they made sure everyone knew all their eggs were in Marathon.
And the thing is that was literally the dumbest thing that they could have done. They could have run Destiny 2 on a shoestring just to kind of like keep those people still playing Marathon with the hope that Destiny 2 would continue or would get an expansion of some sort or get to Destiny 3 somehow.
Yeah,
because the reason that a lot of the player base for Marathon was like Burnt Peanut was saying. He was like, if we don't play this, we're never going to get a Destiny 3, boys. We're never going to get it. Like, and then they were like, no, we killed Destiny 2 so that Marathon could die.
Yeah, I mean they canned all the developers. They cannibalized all the Destiny 2 staff over to Marathon, what they wanted to, laid off all the others. Like, it was pretty much cemented that they were going Marathon all the way. But looking at their numbers, especially compared to Destiny 2 still, like, I mean, 22 is better than Marathon.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
I'll give it 6 months before Marathon ends up 6 feet under.
Yeah, Marathon
is so much ego wrapped into that game, though.
Just remember what I said 6 months from now. we'll see it. We'll see. We'll come up with a post mortem just to figure out like what they could have, what a big valuable lesson on the aspects of online gaming. What not to do.
Mhm.
Well, they did everything they could to prop up Marathon. It has failed clearly, so I would not be surprised if they decide to now suddenly shift gears and go, okay, now we have to do a Destiny 3. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Mhm.
Yep.
And then they start working on it or something in secret or whatnot, or let everybody know that they're about to start working on it, that sort of thing, just to pump up their numbers,
So
bring back people.
there's something out. I don't know if you guys have heard of it called Project Sunrise. And that is basically it's a fan-driven thing wherein
Destiny 2?
yeah, for Destiny 2. Yeah. Wherein they basically so you know that Destiny 2 had a bunch of locations and they vaulted a good deal of them. They just deleted these planets or these places and these
Hmm.
maps. And so what Project Sunrise did is it brought all of those back. And
Ooh.
now they've gotten it to where you can actually like load in enemies, you can load in some of the NPCs, you can basically it's playing around with the code from Destiny 2 2020, I believe, or thereabout. And it's really it started off where it was just like, oh, you can just visit these places and drive around, but there's really nothing to do. It's a dead world, but you can like look at these maps and get all nostalgic and teary-eyed, and some people literally did. But now they've gotten it to where yeah, you're getting so this is basically the Red War, which was yeah, and that's the farm which they shelved. This is Titan. Dude, I actually did play this game. Holy crap. This is Leviathan. Yeah, so anyway, but yeah, so basically this is what it was at first, oh, you can just like log in and look at these places and you can get on your Sparrow and ride around and stuff. But now they've gotten it to where you can actually load in enemies and you can make your own boss encounters and stuff like that. So yeah, it's progressing really really far. They've got a lot of updates coming out. And when they first released it, it had been a long time in the making, but as soon as it released, there were just more and more and more updates that were coming with it. So it's really really interesting. It's something to keep your eye on. Um, the fear, however, is that Sony might decide to be like, hey, we know that we said that we don't like this game, but you can't play it either. Like you can't play
Yeah,
with our
that's
toys
always the
anymore.
fear with that sort of thing.
Yeah, so they're not selling it. It's just a mod, and it's just running off of 2020. It's really not doing anything else. Yeah. So you need all of this stuff. But yeah, this is way, way, way before because it's basically just running it off of your computer. And yeah, this is
Well, looks like
yeah,
I'm
this
gonna
is
have to
just
get an extra storage, I guess.
yeah, I know, right?
A huge
At a
storage.
time when it's so cheap to get, right? Um but yeah, like if you're into this game, if this is something that really like meant something to you, it's really, really an interesting project to follow. And you can literally, come to these places that you haven't seen in years. Like this Red War right here and the tower being under attack and all of these, things that are happening is very, very cool. Oh wow. So you're just doing it now. You're like, oh yes, I'm on. I'm in. All right. Um, but yeah, you have to kind of like custom make it right now to where you have to make your own encounter. You have to tell it, spawn in what are they called? Servitor or spawn in a wretch or something like that. These other different enemies. And they start off in T pose, and then if you start messing with them, then they're programmed to interact as they're supposed to. But I'm thinking that it's only a matter of time before people start like making bundles wherein it's going to be like a program that runs outside, well, in conjunction with that, to where you can just load oh nice, yeah, so Zio's putting it up there where it's showing how to do it, and it's really cool, to where you'll be able to just uh it'll be a script that runs that says, at this point load in these people, when people get here they load in these people. So they're gonna like, I think that there are gonna be people who are gonna basically find ways to script encounters so basically they can make their own missions and things like that. So it's really interesting. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, heck, like you said, the only fear at this point is if they decide to
It
pull
depends on how it
Blizzard.
on I think it honestly, at this point, depends on how cute the users get with it. If they get too cute, I think that Bungie's gonna be like, "Uh-uh." And the
Listen,
thing is that you just kinda wanna go, "But what's the matter that you do? You don't want this toy anymore.
see,
You
there's
threw
the
this
option
ball
of going the
away."
Blizzard route though, where they shut it all down and
Hmm?
then 2 years later relaunch it as their own thing.
Yeah.
Because that's what Blizzard did with the largest vanilla server for
Mm.
World of Warcraft. They shut
Mhm.
it down, and then about 2 years later, they launched WoW Classic. And then everyone was like, "Well, I guess that means you have to pay them money to play Classic again." And then they botched Classic because why the fuck not? Blizzard can't help themselves.
Yeah, see, the thing
It's like people played this because it was classic because it didn't have all the modern isms in it, right? It didn't have things like
Mhm,
shop mounts and transmogs and paying use or paying for gold and shit like that, right?
mhm.
And then Blizzard couldn't help themselves and just stuck all that shit in classic, and it's just like guys, and then classic kind of like died off. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a few people who still play it naturally because they've got like that whatever that hardcore
Mhm.
thing is that's going on and stuff. Some people still play it, but it is not as big as it was when it first launched because they just started modernizing it.
Oh,
Like,
they put it up to modern audiences, as you do, that's
yeah, and
cool.
it's just like, guys, the whole point of why classic servers worked is because it didn't have all that extra shit. And then you're putting things in there to essentially strip the classic feel out of it again. And it's like you just can't help yourself. But yeah, I mean, Bungie could do the same thing with Destiny. They could do like
A l
Destiny redone or something. And
a little yes, a little no. The problem with it is that this is a local copy of the game that you own.
yeah,
So, what are they gonna do? They can be mad at people and say, "Oh, you can't tell people how to download it." Well, they already did, so now what?
Hmm.
well, no, they may not be able to do anything about what's already downloaded, but they can go straight up to GitHub and tell them to take it down.
Yeah.
Because who was it? Somebody recently did that. Nintendo. Nintendo pulled like 200 emulators off of GitHub for some reason, and it's just like Nintendo, emulators aren't illegal. You can't do that, but they
I feel
did.
I feel like
Oh, because
there's a
corporations have too much.
yeah, I feel like there is something though to, um, this particular community that's a little bit different though. Wherein, like, if you're gonna play a Nintendo game, it's a cute game, it's a fun little game or something like that. These people are so diehard and aggressive. I don't know how well that's gonna go for them. Like, I don't I don't know. Like, if they try to go, oh well, they'll. I'm like, I just feel like there's gonna be like a bunch of mirror sites that have something up there like that. Then
Yeah.
I'm not really of the impression that people who wanna play this game are necessarily concerned with being fine, upstanding citizens when it comes to dealing with Sony, so
Oh, yeah, that and Bungie doesn't exactly have the power that Nintendo does, anyway.
no, no. They're on very thin ice, so,
Mhm.
yeah. So, we'll see. It really does depend on, how much, Sony bad will Sony is willing to do.
Well,
Because 'cause I'm
that's a
like,
good hub.
the Destiny community already, like, the thing is that a lot of people were like, "Yeah, I was fine with it," but, they killed off Destiny, so, like, now it's almost personal, so, like, I'm not playing your game out of spite. So, because you tried to replace it. So, yeah, go ahead, Sony, do that. I mean, you're already in a little bit of the doghouse. What with do we have we talked about Sony, or was that a
Man,
thing?
well, Sony's already been doing a lot of stupid things, so anything that we mention is already, won't matter much since it's still going to be under category. Sony doing another stupid thing, number
It's just,
3.
so
Well,
Sony's
yeah,
been
but I
doing
mean,
stupid
they
things.
are hemorrhaging money, and it's probably
Well,
not a
that's
good idea to keep,
Yeah.
well,
Well,
I've been,
Sony themselves,
accelerate.
so
yeah.
considering they're going discless, all that good stuff. A lot of people
Did we
have
talk about that?
Sony for a while. That was a while ago, so probably.
Yeah, we did talk about it, and
A little bit.
how
I mean, I know
there's
I talked about it. I had so many things to say, but I don't remember if we collectively talked about
yeah,
it.
we did actually. In fact, we also saw a little video of their past
Oh yeah,
when
yeah, because I brought up the old commercial when they were mocking
Oh
Xbox over it,
yeah.
and they're like, "How to share your PlayStation games?" And he just hands him the disc.
Yep.
Nice.
It's like step one, hands disc over. That's it. Congratulations. Anyway, so I figured this would be funny to watch for a second.
Oh jeez.
The virgin is the incel, involuntarily celibate, who never gets laid. He's like unable to get laid. He's very nerdy. He has terrible posture. And a Chad would be someone, and then I would be someone that would be considered a Chad.
I would be someone who's considered a Chad.
Remember,
In what world
guys,
does
remember.
Hassan think he's a Chad?
Hey, guys, remember, he's an inbred.
Yeah.
It's not cringe. It's not gay. Like
Sorry,
it's just
that's
like, what the fuck, man?
Schwinger's
What are
Church
you doing?
is a Chad. Come on,
I'm an internet Chad.
guys.
Nobody does that or say that unless if you're insecure.
What did you say?
Rewind it, dude.
So
Chad is like a normie, like douche.
Called him a normal dude.
dude.
Like, no, I don't agree. I don't think he's normal.
No,
In a
he's not
worst way, but he
normal.
ain't
Not
normal.
anywhere close to
Nah,
normal.
he's not
But like
normal.
his whole
That'd be
soul
too much.
dropped.
And then I would be someone that would be considered a Chad, who is the exact opposite. Yeah, I'm
He's
an internet
just an
Chad.
inbred idiot. Let's just put it that
So-
way.
Chad is like a normie, like douche.
To
I don't know if
steal
that
a
was
line,
replaying or not.
to
So I
paraphrase
can't
a line
even-
from Game of Thrones, no man who must say that he is a Chad is a Chad. Like that's just no.
Hassan thinking he's a Chad is just hilarious.
Man.
Silver
But he's got such
Spoon
feminine energy. It
Socialist.
makes me embarrassed. Like, just
Man.
Schwinger's Church. What is he? He's a terrorist sympathizing dog zapper, and he's over here thinking he's some kind of a Chad. I find that just hilarious. And she's just like, "Oh, so a normie douche? Trust me, man's not normal." I mean, he has fan art of him in a stinky diaper. For fuck's sake, that was
Yep.
my longest time. The man is nowhere close to normal in his Gucci bags. Trust me.
no. The communist with the Gucci bag is not normal.
Term though. That was a correct term she used.
That was the best cut down though that he could have done.
And he's just like, fuck.
And he doesn't even have a rejoinder to that. You know he wants to correct her or turn around and smack her.
You know he wants to, but she's in the middle of cutting his hair.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder how that's gonna end. With if he tries to retaliate. I mean, has he watched Sweeney Todd?
Luckily she's not using a straight razor. There's a guard on that thing.
Oh, don't worry, it's gonna go nice and slow.
That'd be like getting killed by a spork, man. That would be awful.
Hey, it's gonna be
horrible.
entertaining.
He'll like spin around his run across the thing. Oh shit! What the hell?
I mean, to be fair though, I mean, do we need to shave that head anymore? I mean, it's already so small.
Yeah.
I swear, there was a picture of him
Sure
standing
the
with
hair makes
Ilhan
it look
Omar
bigger.
and some other chick, and I think it was in Jessica Hong, and it's the three of them standing together, and I was like, my God, his head is smaller than both of theirs. It's so weird, and he's so tall too, and I'm just like, he towers over them. He looks like one of the Goombas out of the
Super Mario
old
Brother
school
movies?
Super
Yeah.
Mario Brothers movie, the bad one, not the good one or the
Yeah.
other
Yeah.
just empty one. I don't.
Well, like I said,
Oh,
he's
Galaxy, why?
look. This is what happens when you sleep with your cousins.
Yeah,
You end up with idiots like that.
yeah.
He
Yeah,
looks
there's
like
Hassan
that.
right there.
There we go, Hassan right there.
And you
Oh,
know what? Like,
shaved bald.
I don't necessarily want to dog on people. Just like
Me
the
neither,
consequences of
but
your birth are just the circumstances of your birth. However, if you do happen to be a Goomba, perhaps you shouldn't be like going out of your way to try to make fun of people and to be all about the facade all of the time, and just to be such a unlikable, disingenuous prick all the time. You know, just
and
saying.
on behalf, on people, anybody that's Goombas, we apologize of your comparison with Hassan. It's just, we got nothing against you. You guys are really nice and all, but Hassan is just so, yeah.
Yeah, Hassan is human. He's not supposed to look like that. That's the problem.
Oh. All right, so here.
Oh, Fable.
We got some Fable gameplay. I kind of forgot Fable was a thing.
I totally did too. After that terrible screenshot came out of that, like whatever it was,
and I had been seeing some random things of it. It doesn't look half bad.
it doesn't look half good.
But it also doesn't look half good.
No,
So,
please, no more. No
but,
more.
But this here just struck me as weird because dude was like cutting into this guy, and it's as if he's doing absolutely nothing to him.
You know what though?
It's just like it doesn't feel right. Like dude isn't really reacting to it. Nothing as it gets cut into by the storm. And I guess I can only assume they're so under leveled or something for this fight to make it feel that way. But then they start using some magic, and then actual reactions start happening. There's the major telegraphs that are going on.
Yeah.
Which
I mean, to be fair, this is a tank sort of character that he's fighting, so it makes sense that he's just basically a sponge, and that all of his moves are slow. But if you get hit by him, it's game over, man. The only problem that I have
you've got
with
these
this
major telegraphs going on. Oh, you can't see it because the damn banner.
The only problem that I really have with this though is you're right. The very
like these major telegraphs going off constantly.
Yeah, but the lack of flinch on the guy when he's getting hit, like even if it doesn't slow down his movement, he should still kind of react, flinch a little bit.
Like he's not reacting or nothing to any of those physical attacks.
I mean, it's like an anime
that right there
villain
was
that
the
got
first
hit.
time he's got a reaction going on too.
And it's only if it's something that disrupts. They should have a flinch that is basically that doesn't disrupt, but is just a micro movement. Because the thing is that otherwise it just doesn't look right. It looks weird.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like anime villain levels of not moving when getting hit, and I'm just like, dude, you can't do that in like a game. It doesn't make sense. You can only do that as like the move where the good guy powers up and then he goes in to punch the bad guy and the bad guy doesn't move at all and everybody goes, oh, and then the music goes dun dun dun, something like that. Like you can't have this in like the middle of this kind of thing though. This is weird.
Man, even
this is kind of lackluster though.
Even Skyrim, when you hit somebody, they back off.
Yeah, and the thing is that it doesn't like not every move.
There was just no real reaction going on.
Yeah, not every move needs to disrupt the action in progress, but there should be micro flinches.
Some kind of reaction going.
At least a small little like flinch when you do a very hard hit.
Yeah,
or at least an impactful spell attack. But yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, like you could be going to hit, like just assume that you're walking in a certain direction and a little kid hits you. You would still react even if it doesn't break your stride. It doesn't have to slow you down per se, but there is still a little micro action. And if this were something from like a AA game or an indie game or something like that, I'd be like, okay, whatever. But this is a pretty big studio, right? Like, I mean,
yep,
yeah.
So I expect that sort of thing from this sort of company. It just makes sense.
I just happened to have seen it run across my thing, and it just didn't look right.
Because it's not right; it's wrong.
So I wanted to talk about it for a second. But yeah, that's Fable. Fable's it's looking better than what they originally told us and what they originally showed. They did make substantial changes after everybody laughed at their guy woman. So
Yeah.
when she looking like a man, they did make some
Do
changes. It
look
looks
like
like
a
as a
lady.
result of that, the Chuds kind of won that argument. Not Hassan. Hassan's not even close to a Chud, but the actual Chuds out there.
I know. I'm just sitting
Uh,
here like I'm like I feel like the judge would be like, no, he ain't claiming him. Don't put him with us.
Late for that.
so everything else has been GTA 6.
Uh,
Yeah, that's
I'm
all GTA 6. This is a 26-minute gameplay reveal. And what's funny is a lot of this we had already seen from Cyberleek. So,
Mhm.
but yeah, everybody went nuts over this. And it
I don't
does
know,
look
man. It
pretty
doesn't look
good.
very good to me.
It looks better than 5.
Well, yeah, but I didn't think 5 looked very good.
Yeah, well, I enjoyed 5. Oh, but no, they're talking about how they're focusing more on realism and stuff with this game, and I don't know how I feel about that.
I kind of feel like you should lean away from the realism. Like, why?
I mean,
Yeah.
the main point is GTA 5. You're supposed to escape from like that kind of reality and just have fun. I mean, they've been doing that since the first. Well, it's top down first, but 3 I would say. But I think they're just. I think they're trying to make themselves seem something unique again, but it's.
Well,
I don't know. I'm kind of burnt out from. Oh, look, wrestling, nice. All right. I'm just kind of like already gave up on them a long time ago already. Like just like they're like, yeah, look at this. See, look, see, and I'm all like, pass.
well, I
Yeah.
mean, this was never going to be for me. These are cultures and people that I despise. So I'm kind of already like, not this isn't for me. But this doesn't look bad. It just there's something very stilty about it. Still, like I don't know, man. Like in a
So
lot
I'm
of
just
like if you
interested in the online portion when it comes out.
hmm?
I'm only interested in the online portion when it comes out.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Again, I've never really played GTA for the story ever. I've never seen the ending to a single GTA game.
It looks like this one is supposed to be pretty story heavy though, right?
So, well, they all are for the most part. They have a story, and
Yeah, they have a
but
beginning and middle and an end, of
GTA
course.
5 or GTA Online was kind of it was a thing that they kind of experimented with I think it was what, GTA 4 or San Andreas or something, where they had that sort of online thing they were kind of experimenting with.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then GTA 5 actually gave us a real GTA Online where you could play all the GTA stuff with your friends without dealing with the story, right?
Mhm.
And I'm sure they'll bring that back at some point, about a year or two later, I guess. I don't know how long it's going to take them to do it. Oh, but yeah, I mean, compared to the previous titles, it looks great. It really does. I'm not gonna lie. It looks fantastic. It looks fine. There's no real issues. The only things that I can really nitpick are like their thoughts on trying to make things more realistic. Because apparently they were talking about how you're gonna have to like put fuel in your car,
Oh, that's fun. That's totally what you want.
and that is not what I want to do.
I want you to have to sit what I want is you to have to sit in traffic because that's the best.
Like they're talking about how cops are going to react if you violate traffic laws and stuff like that. So you've got to like drive regular or something. And I'm just like, that's going to be fun for like 5 minutes, and then it's going to get really annoying
Yeah.
when you're doing missions and shit.
See, that's
Like
the thing. There's
trying to go from one side of the city to the other, and it's supposed to be bigger than the current map we have for GTA Online, right? And
yeah.
that still takes you like Thomas would know, right? Like if you drove from the southern side of the tip to the northern side, that's still like a good 5 minute drive, even in a fast car, just to drive all the way over there.
Man, what is going again? What is going on with
So
Rockstar? I
to
mean,
sit there and expect you got to like obey traffic laws, you're suddenly going to get a 1 star because you've run every red light in Los Santos or something.
Yeah.
Or sorry, wrong place. Where are they going to again? Vice City.
Miami? Yeah, Vice City, yeah.
Um, yeah, which is based
Um,
off of Miami,
but
which I've been to, which is going to be actually really interesting because I've spent a lot of time in Miami in my life. Okay, it's going to be a lot of fun to go drive around the southern part of Miami and stuff, and the other side of Miami, just to see the warehouses and stuff. Because I've delivered 1,000 things down that way before.
I'm sorry, are you going to play this game for the warehouses?
No, I'm not, but it's going to be interesting to see,
of
because I'll
course,
be down there. It's like, oh, I know this one.
of course.
But no, I've been to Miami for other things too. It's one of those places I've actually been to a lot. I've been here. I know what this is. But no, the game looks fun. It's just some of the other things like their
Well, the thing is
vision
that
for
the adding of realism
realness
kind of
bothers me.
makes it less like a game, I think. You know?
Yeah, they're talking about like how they want it to, or I guess how they want to like translate the online and stuff, and to make it sort of like one of those Second Life kind of games. Which I guess technically, Grand Theft Auto Online for several people are kind of like that. I guess,
Yawn.
um, but I still don't want to sit there and have to fuel up my car. I really
Well,
don't.
there's, I have a great saying from the great Stone Cold Steve Austin when he was watching two guys wrestling. Boring. Boring. Let me grab my pillow and then just sleep on the side until these two people wrestle because it's boring.
But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if you can like turn it off or something, or if that's just a thing that's going to be whatever. And then of course I've seen other people ask, it's like, so are you going to have to like have the gun on you at all times or something? Are you going to be restricted, kind of like how Red Dead Redemption did it, where if it wasn't like visible on your person, you didn't have access to it, kind of deal? Which that would also suck. It's like if you're not walking around with a Gatling gun on your back, you just can't use your
they,
Gatling
they are
gun.
they are
But
literally
I did see a weapon wheel in one of
uh,
the clips somewhere, and I don't know if that was a clip that Cyberleek leaked or if it came from this video because I didn't watch this whole thing. It was 26 minutes long. Um, but I did see the weapon wheel pop up at one point when he was swapping weapons. So it's good to say that, or I guess you can easily, or what's the word I'm looking for? It's safe to say they didn't go for realism when it came to the weapons, right? On packing heat and so. Oh my goodness, what? Hold up. We gotta go back a few seconds. Oh,
oh nice.
yep. There we go. 20 points each one.
Oh,
Like I am going to hit scooter grannies just for fun. Anyway, they're adding scooter grannies. This is gonna be good. Can I steal the scooter?
This is clearly part of a cutscene, though, right? This is
Yeah,
from
I
the
think
POV of the
is.
police.
I don't know if it was just a camera thing for. I mean, this is supposed to be like gameplay, right?
Well,
So I don't know if it
this
was
is
like a camera
this
thing.
might be
Oh,
like you made it to the end of the mission or something like that, and then it parks you, and then
yeah.
it
I
goes
mean, it
back to
might.
play
There's the
after it
weapon
gets you out
wheel,
of the car.
or there's
Why are
a
her
weapon.
underpants visible through her over her under her sweatpants? That's just
Because she's tacky.
okay.
Listen,
I hate these
the
people. I just
millennials
do.
who
I hate them.
wrote this from like more of a high life thought, I guess. Because somewhere in here is a clip where they're talking about getting cocktails, and somebody was complaining about it. I think it was J Station or somebody. Anyway, and I was just like, that sounds like a normal conversation. It's not like a big deal. However, the word of the use of cocktails, going out to meet somebody for cocktails, feels more like a that feels more like a what
Yeah.
is more of a high life, like
Yeah.
richer people would say, yes, and we're meeting the
Yeah,
or
we of the plebs call them
levels.
drinks. We just say
Well,
drinks.
people who are more poor and ghetto, it's like, yeah, we're going out for drinks and we're having beers, right? It feels like a class difference in the speech.
Even if you're gonna drink a cocktail, we still call it drinks.
Yeah,
Unless
we
we're
call
trying
it
to
drinks.
unless we're
You know,
talking about a specific hour. This is the cocktail hour. What are you gonna
yeah,
do? We're gonna have drinks. That's what we say. That's
yeah.
just we don't
So
we don't
I
like to
feel like
box
that
ourselves in,
whoever
really.
wrote those lines, I guess, are more of a higher class of person. I don't know.
Again,
But
So
this game has
and the
got me
people
so.
we're portraying here and where we are, these are like people who just got away with, or like she came out, just got out of jail. The other one's been drug running or
why did she
something,
set that
and
on
it's
fire?
like they're not high class people. They don't speak that way.
But why did
I
she
mean,
set that on fire?
they torched the getaway car.
Yep,
I mean,
that's
would
Police
that
will
cause
show up.
more?
It's they can't get more. They can't get evidence when it gets torched, or it's to cover up any evidence that might get left behind, fingerprints, that sort of
yeah,
thing.
yeah. Fingerprints,
It's
red
it's a
blood,
thing that happens.
I
drugs.
feel like that might cause a little bit more
No, not really. I mean,
notice to come
that's
to it, wouldn't it?
I mean,
well,
it may cause a bit more notice, but it's in an underground, or it's in a parking garage. It's a little bit off the way.
yeah,
By the time fire services show up, it's already burnt a good chunk of the car up.
yep,
So
yep.
yeah, it's not really that bad.
So Meg sent something here, and I looked at it, and all I gotta say is, "Holy Chat GPT turning AI pictures! What the heck?"
What?
I mean, this looks like something like where I would grab a picture of
That's a
I will grab a picture of like a character, and I'll tell them, "Can you turn this into real live action?" And this is what you get. That's what you get. It looks wrong. Like it
It's
looks,
uncanny and awkward.
yeah,
Yeah, it
yeah.
looks a bit more on the realistic side.
It
Well, that's
looks,
what it does all the
But it
time. It's trying to make
also
it real.
it
yeah,
looks like this looks a bit more plastic.
yeah,
That looks a little plastic. This looks more real. The fabric does.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
But yeah, and the
Um,
background looks a bit way more realer than it was, but
yeah,
part of it looks plastic too, so it's hitting that uncanny vibe.
yeah. Like I said, it's like somebody's told
This is
an A-
cursed.
Poor Cloud.
That is
what?
the most. Why is it? It's like a transgender at
Oh
that point.
no, Tifa! What they have
That
done?
looks
Oh,
like
what
a
the fuck did
woman.
they do to Tifa?
Oh,
Why is she bloated?
oh my
I don't
goodness! What
know.
happened? Let's. You know what? Now I'm curious. Let's see if Grok can do better. I'll be back. Let me just check. All right. So, all
Oh,
right. Let's
that's
see.
horrible.
Yeah, so that's DLSS 5 that just leaked. And yeah, I mean,
And that just doesn't even look near as good as the last one that they showed off.
I
Oh my goodness.
let's see. You can just
The
tell this one
question
was
is,
written by
are
a woman.
trees are you able to run through a tree and telephone poles in this game? Because telephone poles are immovable objects in the previous title.
Well.
But honestly, I think that it would be best if they stopped trying to make games look realistic and instead leaned into an art style, like Clair Obscur did, like a
Oh,
lot of other games that we play do, just
this looks nothing like that one teaser, by the way, that they showed off a while back.
well, this
The
part right
one
here
with the
looks
bubble. With the
yeah,
bubbles and the beer and everything, and everybody
yeah.
and all the journalists
This
were
looks like
all like
Sims on crack.
sucking it off, going, "Oh my god, this is going to be amazing! Look at those bubbles!" And
Yeah.
it's just like, guys, this isn't real gameplay. This is no, it's real gameplay. No, this is a cutscene, guys. Trust me. Yeah,
Even
because
this is a
this shit
cutscene.
looks nothing like that. Oh, let me see if I can find that real quick.
Well, let's see.
And
Right
like
now, I
just
made a
I don't know, man. The movement, like the thing is that when you try to make things look real, until you make it so good that people can't tell, it's gonna look uncanny and weird and kind of the movements will seem off. You won't notice, but your brain will. Something's going to be wrong. Something wrong the whole time, and that's why I'm just like, I hate that they're trying so hard to make everything look super, super realistic. Like, make it fit into whatever world you put it in. That's fine. But trying to make it look like real people and stuff, it just.
Well, the thing is, they've been doing this since three, I believe. No, four. Four. Let me correct myself. They've been trying to do this since four, and people say, "Oh, the graphics looks better," and then
Oh, they do.
five.
They're getting better. This is
But
true.
it's just the problem
This right
is
here,
that
this club scene was a lot of work.
yeah, it's just okay. Somehow I made it a little bit better with this with AI somehow. Huh. What are
Make
the
it
odds?
better.
Yeah, somehow I was able to
Let's see.
make give me a second. It's gonna take me some time to actually getting it there because reasons. But anyways, I mean, again, hard pass for me for this game. It's not,
Again, to be fair, it was never going to be me. This was never
yeah,
going to
yeah,
be
yeah,
for
yeah.
me. I already knew. Um this does look better than a lot of the previous iterations. There's something very plastic and a little bit awkward about it though, and it still feels a little. There are parts of it that feel very old.
Hmm.
Like maybe I don't know if it's the lighting. I think it is the lighting. The lighting is kind of simsy
Yeah, I
in
get
some
you.
areas.
Yeah,
I don't know,
definitely.
man. It's just weird.
Let me see if I can have either ChatGPT or Grok improve this
But I mean,
picture.
There
there's
we go.
clearly so much work that goes into this because you have to make an entire town. You have to make an entire city full of people. Like this stuff, this right here in this clip that you're showing right now, Zio, this
Yeah.
looks great. This lighting is on point. This
Well,
is
this
great.
this is also a cutscene
Yeah.
compared to actual gameplay, and this is the scene where all those journalists were like zooming in on the bottle. And it's like, look at the bubbles. Oh my gosh, this is the most ambitious Grand
Yeah.
Theft Auto we've ever had. It's gonna be fucking amazing because the whole game's gonna look like this. It's like, no, guys, it's a
No, it's
fucking
not.
cutscene. All this is a fucking cutscene.
Uh,
But anyway,
all right, let's
so yeah,
count.
the actual gameplay looks nothing like the cutscene.
No, it
Who
does not.
knew?
Right now, I'm actually having both Grok and ChatGPT if they can improve that abomination of Tifa. I'm sorry, I just can't. I'm sorry, I just
Uh,
can't. I just wrote down like if you can just make the face a little bit more.
so Grand Theft Auto 6 is already causing some issues, of course, with some people. Apparently, they've put
They
some
can't.
actual people in the game, or maybe they said they were going to. I don't know because we've had this in the past where they were like, where I think what was it, Lindsay Lohan or somebody tried suing them for the box art for like 4 or something, trying
Oh.
to claim that's me or something like that. But there's people who are upset that something that looks like them is in the game. I don't know who this person is. She's
Me
very
neither.
upset that she's being portrayed as a street hugger.
Here,
Now, does anybody want to know what her actual profession is?
let me just
No, she's
only
not.
Do you
OnlyFans,
want to know her actual
She's
profession?
not.
She's an OnlyFans girl who does sex work.
not
Who fucking
surprised.
would have? And she's upset
She's
that
like, so her offense is
she's
that
a
somebody
street
has
hugger.
her like doing it outside instead of inside. Like,
She's upset that she's a street hooker, and
I
she
said, how
needs
dare
to
you? I'd never
like,
walk up and down the street.
buddy, your job is that. What are you talking about? Oh, but yeah, apparently she is an OnlyFans model. Oh, which is hilarious.
Jeez.
I posted 2 more things for the DLSS on them.
Ah, man, it looks bad.
DLSS. Yeah, that build that leaked is not as good as what they were showing off. At all. Not even close.
Well, the thing is that it depends on what it is that you're trying to translate, though, because some things are meant to stay in a very specific style. If you tried to translate again Expedition 33, it wouldn't retain the same artistry and beauty that it does when it's made like it is. Like there are certain
No.
things that are supposed to stay in the medium that they're in.
Hey, Abba Scarlet, what's up?
Howdy, howdy.
There's that look of.
I
Hey,
swear that
what's
this
up?
is
How's it going?
like a woman cosplaying Cloud badly.
Oh, but yeah, there's Cloud and his. I'm not even sure. Look at that chin. What did they do to his chin? His perfect chin is now a butt chin.
I mean, to be fair, it's not like an official DLSS, it's a mod, but it's still
I
like
know.
this is
Okay,
still
so I have
the one that
here.
I sent from Grumzo, that is official, I believe.
Okay, so I got
Let's see.
here. Let me see
AI
if I can.
neutral filters.
Okay,
Modders
so
have gotten DLSS 5 running on control via Reno DX. Oh, this is still a mod. It's running on a 560. Now, what they
Yeah,
did
cool.
originally show us ran off of two 560s, didn't it?
Mhm.
So, yeah. Hey, I'm glad you like it. Hit that follow button, hit the subscribe, all that good stuff. But yeah, so we've got DLSS 5 on, DLSS
all right,
5
I sent
off.
you guys something. This is a comparison when I use Chat GPT, only taking the picture on the left side, like for
What
Cloud.
you?
For Cloud, this is left. I just told Chat GPT just grab from the image from the left side and make it live action, and this is what the results of it.
There we go.
Yeah. I mean, hey, it's pretty, but again, it's
Grok,
just
who did this one? Was this Chat GPT?
Yeah, Chat GPT. If I show you Grok, you'll be
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say Chat GPT did it better.
yeah. Let's see how Grok. Let me check out Grok because now.
Yeah, filter it into Grok and see what Grok has to say about
All
it.
right, so okay,
that's gonna be interesting.
okay, so I'm gonna send you Grok in a second. Just gotta.
All right.
so I mean, some people are saying like it makes, certain characters look a lot better. I don't know, like it looks like that main character, the one with the younger one, the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Her face is entirely too masculine anyway. I'm just like, wow, this is just a terrible model.
I think Grok doesn't understand.
Well, she suffers from the modernization of modern devs.
Yeah,
right? That's their DLSS 5 can't fix that shit.
yeah.
Right? They
To
can
be fair, though,
try, but they can't fix that shit.
So the funny thing is that DLSS is trying to feminize the face a little bit to make it a little bit better. But even then, I'm just like, less is more in that I don't want that much. That's way too pretty.
Yeah, I told you,
go.
like that's.
We've got ChatGPT versus Grok left, ChatGPT right, Grok. There we go.
And digital
Then we
artist
have
now is thinking about making a nice
DLSS 5.
PhD banner for your
And
channel.
there's 5 right there. The abomination there.
And then there's the
That is so
abomination of
cursed.
DLSS 5 right there.
That's just a
ChatGPT,
bad cosplay by a woman,
Rock,
honestly.
and then this abomination. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's great.
I was thinking of making an.
Uh,
Yeah. Oh my
The one
goodness.
by Grok actually doesn't have any personality either. It's very flat.
no
Yeah,
thanks.
but
No thanks.
yes, but look at Grok. I mean, look at ChatGPT. At least it looks decent. Like
Mhm.
it looks like something like you would expect as next generation type of.
This looks the one on the right definitely would be in a movie if they make another Final Fantasy movie.
Yeah, it would.
The one on the left here is definitely more gritty if they did a live action version
Yeah.
of Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, so people are apparently getting put into the Grand Theft Auto, right? Because there's this guy here named Neon, apparently, I guess, and he's got a look-alike live streaming in game, and I can't wait. I can't wait for the videos where people are offing these people in game and posting them on Twitter and the enormous meltdowns that are going to follow as a result. It's going to be like the woman suffrage woman from Red Dead Redemption on 10. when that starts happening. Especially if it's the wrong person, because I don't know who this guy is. Maybe he might actually enjoy it and have fun with it. But you pick anyone like Pokimane or somebody else, if there's a lookalike of them in there, oh my gosh, it's going to be like hell raining down when those videos start circulating of being held captive or capped in the head or whatever it is. No, I'm not interested in one, but thanks anyway. But yeah,
I'm good.
so I feel like this is a bad idea.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, well,
unless you're just okay with that kind of stuff happening, I feel like it's a bad idea.
yeah, because sooner or later, they're gonna find you, they'll shoot, and then it's right there all over Twitter going like, "Gotcha."
Yeah, I
Let's
don't
see.
know that I
Apparently,
like it,
it seems to be
honestly.
part of a mission, which then they could take it like a
Well, it
one of
looks
those routes where they give you the mission or something, but you don't actually get to interact with them in any way outside of a cutscene, which would suck.
well,
Because that's how they did Dr. Dre. Like, you can't physically see Dre anywhere
Mhm.
in the game. He only appears during cutscenes during his entire mission line
Yeah, letting you
to prevent you
kill
from doming him, of course.
real people in a game is I don't like it. I mean, it could just be me being all sensitive and like, what about society and everything, but that doesn't seem like a good idea.
Yeah,
We have enough problems with violence in our country right now.
it does. It does seem like a bad idea, but if they can, I'm just waiting for the eventual meltdowns that will happen as a result. So,
anywho,
because that's exactly what's going to happen at some point.
yeah, so yeah, well, like I said, I'm not, I mean, I don't know how things are gonna be now. I would imagine right now it's a mixed bag right now, so we'll see. We'll see what happens with as soon as it's released, but I don't think it's gonna hit the same numbers as it did with 5.
Uh,
That
the only reason 5 hit the numbers it's been hitting is because of the online component.
yeah, well,
That's
let's
like the only reason I think it's been hitting, and it's still the most profitable thing. I mean, what is it, like 80-90% of their of what is it of their revenue or something came straight from practically like what was it, in-game charges or something, so essentially
yeah.
star cards.
Yeah.
So changing of the seasons have apparently been trying to kill me lately. um
I put a link in there for like a
oh, I
game I
missed it.
saw. I was like, I know that it might not be very good. It might be very stupid. It might be very
Let me
silly.
check. Let me check. Let me
I
check.
will totally play this game. And it's not
Uh,
even a question as to why.
you can
It
ride the
I
back
can
of a
already
giant
tell
kitty.
you why she's playing this game.
everybody
Big
can tell you like
kitty.
this is a girl game right here.
Yeah, it is.
And I
Just
support
ride on
it.
the back of a giant kitty.
You know,
Meow.
But look at it, it looks pretty good, right?
well, it does have a female protagonist, and I'm sure
I
some
also do
dudes will
like
play
female
it.
protagonists.
I know some dudes will play this, especially cat lovers.
But the thing is that she's not really sexy. She just seems to be kawaii, ne?
Look at that.
Still,
Look at the cat just run through things. Oh, paw, face.
Elam's cat on Steam.
Oh, and the cat's tiny now. So I guess the cat can go from big to small.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. It's like a yokai. It's able to turn big and small.
Actually, where are you headed?
That is so
Yeah.
cool.
So let's see. You can ride giant cat, screw all the lore and stuff. I don't care anymore. That teams are legit cat owners.
Body language. Being able to guide it with laser pointer or fight
Level
alongside
detail.
instruction. Oh, nice.
For texture and body language, being able to guide it with a laser. Really? That is great.
That's awesome.
Dude, seriously, like this is all of the things.
Yeah, this is for cat lovers.
It's one of those shut up and take my money kind of moments.
Do you
On
think
Steam.
Do you think Chad would have loved it?
Oh yeah, he would have enjoyed this. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
could have called it rough.
Coming soon, really, guys? Come on. How am I supposed to add shit to my library when it's
just
not
put it on
even?
your wish list, man.
Yeah, that's true. The developers are in a language I don't know.
Japanese. I think it's Japanese. Let me check.
Probably Chinese.
Japanese.
Is it?
Yeah, it's Japanese because it says translated from Japanese in the in the post here on X. On X, excuse me.
Yeah, that's Japanese.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Nice little break there. So they've added a bunch of other stuff into GTA apparently. Mini golf, kayaking, scuba diving. Yeah, that's a word. Gym work, parachute jumping, going to zoos, studying animals, dream scrolling on social media because you really need to do that in a video game.
Yeah,
uh,
like again, pass.
like
Like I said,
I appreciate things like that. I really do. I think it's kind of neat. Like GTA 5, you can play golf and stuff.
well, the
The thing
thing,
is, once you do it once for the novelty, I've never done it again.
there it is, right there. That's the thing. It just wears off after you do it once. It's funny and all, but then it's all like, it's so boring. You know. Oh, look, it's what happens in LA every day.
But yeah, I mean, this right here, it's going to
We're gonna
happen.
be doom scrolling
There are going to be
GTA
people
6
who are
now.
going to be doom scrolling on GTA 6. Because apparently they did set up like a social media thing for whatever Lucia or whatnot for
Yeah.
her whole thing.
Yeah.
So there's going to be like this integrated. I wonder if they're going to do some integration with real social media. Because I hate to give them ideas, but they might have already thought about it, right? You want people to be in this world. You're going to make it an online world, right?
Yeah. Oh, by
How
the way,
better way to do that is to integrate all their shit because they did this launch of this new trailer on Netflix, right? Which was really stupid. It's like, why? What's the point of that? But I recently got to thinking about it and was like, do they have a deal with Netflix where they can integrate Netflix into the client somehow? Like, is that what we're leading to? Where you go turn on the TV and you can watch the normal Rockstar stuff, right? Like, Bubblegum Princess or something like that, or Infinite Rage. You can watch all that normal stuff, but you can also swap over to the Netflix channel and and link your Netflix account and stream from your Netflix account to the in-game TV with your friends, in the apartment or something. It's like, what if that's what they're going to? What if that's the thing? Because that keeps people in your game.
Wow.
It also keeps people on Netflix, right? It's a win-win for both of you.
Wow, GTA 6 might be
And they did that one. They did that release for Netflix only, which was weird because that's never really been done before. And it's like, what if that's the case? What if they're going to do some integration?
Well, I'm gonna say this though. I'll give Rockstar this. They did this, and now I'm thinking about it now. So I'm thinking about it really carefully. Maybe I might not, because the last time I seen something like this is probably Bully, and it's one of the reasons why I like the game, because of this one particular thing. And I sent the link to it.
What? Holding a woman's hand?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
I'm
at least
telling you,
Rockstar Nation will be able to do something they can't do in real life.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it really carefully now. Oh my goodness.
But yeah, if they're gonna do like doom scrolling, where you're able to doom scroll through these feeds, because they're apparently making some kind of feed thing for the in-game stuff, it's like it wouldn't be too far fetched for them to link it up to Facebook or actual Instagram or something, right? Like that, to where you can just bring up your actual feed and interact with it through the game.
Mhm.
So we could be seeing that dystopia way sooner than we ever thought, and it's not going to be the Oasis or anything. It's going to be GTA 6 online. Yeah, and then everybody started playing GTA 6, and they just never stopped. And so my sister's been playing it for the past 12 years. I
Eh.
haven't seen her get out of bed hardly at all. We've got a feeding tube now.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
All right. So, should
see.
we?
Oh, and then we have this shit too.
Uh,
Oh my gosh. I hadn't been on social, or I hadn't been on like Twitter or anything in a hot minute until this week recently. And then I started running across these anti-AI people again, as I
Mhm.
was previously. But everything to them now is AI. We've gotten to the point that it's not, you can't, it's not like it could be. No, everybody's just like, oh, that looks like AI generated slop. It's like,
oh,
guys, come on. Not
I
everything is
have.
fucking AI.
Well, here's the thing, though. Nobody can tell with AI what is AI or AI anymore, so you cannot accuse of it. Believe me, I've seen AIs getting so really sophisticated that somebody made a video. Had they removed the letterings for the AI, believe me, many people will start looking for this one particular move. If this film even existed in the first place, so it was like one of those types of things that made me go like, man, like it looks like the AI is getting really good at it. Like it is evolving.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it is, but like, they're calling everything AI now.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't play that.
Oh well, that's fine. But just play it
uh,
on. You just play it. When
yeah, that
on
one
free
gets
day.
me copyright struck on a couple of things. So,
Okay,
but yeah,
so
here
should
we
we?
go. We've got the just in visuals alone.
Uh,
I don't like glare. I don't know about other people, but I've never been a fair fan of glare in real life, let alone in TV and video games.
Nobody likes glares. I don't like it myself.
I mean, it does look better, but I,
Uh,
I want to turn off that glare so bad. Otherwise, I'm going to run into things where I'm just like, driving at this time of the day just isn't something I want to do in real life or in the video game anymore.
But realism, Zio.
But realism, my
uh,
ass. Anyway, so yeah, Cyberleek. Oh, I can't scroll down for this guy. This one will get us banned everywhere. But yeah, so this guy apparently has been leaking GTA 6 stuff for the past, what is it, few weeks now?
oh, okay.
I think it's only been like a week.
Oh. Yeah, I
Ha,
think it's no, it's probably
GTA
been more
6.
than a week, hasn't
It
it?
has? All right.
Yeah.
It hasn't been 2 weeks, so.
I don't know. This says he joined August 2025. Account based in South Asia somewhere. Um, could be using a VPN. When was August again? That was this month. So, um, yeah, I guess it's been a week or two.
Eh?
Eh,
Sorry, have a kid.
Oh,
it's all
right.
right.
Okay.
Well,
Uh,
so
my disabilities are flaring up again.
all right, it's all right.
Oh.
So, um, so should we talk about what should we talk about? Because there's a lot. We still got a few more things.
Yeah,
Um,
we've got things because we got the Cyberleek guy, right? So he's
uh,
been the notorious leaker who has been leaking absolutely everything for GTA 6, and Take Two has been very, very upset with him.
do
Because
you
they were
think?
trying to tie to I mean, honestly, at first I was like, "Well, what's the big deal?" I mean, the game is coming out with I mean, this is actually just like advertisement for your game. But they were
Yeah,
Oh
trying to
yeah,
lock that behind Netflix, right? like a
So
first look from Netflix. You had to like
yeah,
sign up for Netflix for a month.
the first look was coming from Netflix. You have the whole it's an $80 base game, but if you want the full game, it's $100. The Discless Society, all that stuff, and then because they said we can't do discs to prevent leaks. And then this motherfucker just shows up and it's like, here's all the shit. And they're like, what? It's like, yeah, I'm going to keep leaking it. So apparently this guy's also set up a, a dead man switch on a build of the game because they are religiously hunting this guy down. And honestly, I'm pretty sure the things they're doing right now might go infringe on your constitutional rights on how they're handling this. Because they began their legal hunt, right? And they subpoenaed like Microsoft and Discord for everything.
Yep.
And it's like, I don't think you can do that legally. Like, you have to be specific on what you're subpoenaing. If you're going to subpoena Discord, it's like you've got to give them a username or at least like a specific Discord, right? Like,
Can you imagine
the Chad pad or something.
Can you
For them
imagine
to subpoena. You can't just subpoena every user in Discord. I don't think that's legal.
Can you imagine like going through it and they find one of the users name what was it? Booker Foot
Oh.
666 or something like that.
But yeah, I think they're like I'm pretty sure. I feel like this is where corporation has too much power. They shouldn't be able to do that. Like if they have something specific, which they do by now. There was a guy, I can't remember what his name was, but it was being talked about on Reddit the other day about how this must be the original account for Cyberleek because he was dropping the same leaks prior to in various discords. The problem is everybody was dismissing them as AI at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't until he went into like I guess GTA's official Discord and started dropping it and had this name swapped to Cyberleak that it finally caught on that he was actually leaking real footage from the game. So there has been that came out, and I can't remember what the name for that account was, but now they do have a name to focus on, I guess, because they were sharing the same clips. And to be totally honest, that might actually wind up biting this guy in the tail because he didn't make the other account first to do this with.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so this guy's been leaking absolutely everything. Take-Two and Sony or whoever has been going out and just grabbing everybody's information. You mentioned Cyberleak. They want it. They added a guy who apparently, I guess, is a really big GTA YouTuber to the lawsuit because they decided that Cyberleak must have been in contact with him at some point. So he's stuck in this lawsuit, and he's just like,
I'm just a dude playing a dude.
I was like, I just talk about the game, damn it.
I know.
I'm just talking the game just on this thing, I'm not don't bother anyone.
Oh.
I swear.
But yeah, you can't show any of this stuff, so it's appearing like it gets put on Twitter, and he's got an account on Twitter, right? So he's dropping stuff here on Twitter. He's dropping stuff on TikTok, which is a lot harder to get deal with because of TikTok. But yeah, anything else, they're coming hard and they're just taking it all out. People, of course, are supporting this guy.
Of course,
and a lot of the creators, when it comes to GTA, they have surprisingly been really quiet when Rockstar was like $80 for game, $100 for the full price, and all this other stuff. How they're doing all these anti-consumer things, right? They haven't spoken up or said anything, even though they're some of the larger creators for GTA and stuff.
Yeah.
which has had people wondering why that is. And they've been religiously going out of their way to say that people need to turn in any information on Cyberleek.
That's so funny.
And it
You're all gonna
also
be their
recently
mommy
came out
sleuths.
this
Wait,
week that the reason why is because they have a lot of similar footage that was given to them by Rockstar for exclusive videos,
uh-huh. You know, I
time
see.
gated,
You
and
know, I
it's
think.
like, oh, so you guys are getting the game's journalist treatment now. You're getting special perks, and you don't want to hurt it, so you're just rubbing up buddy buddy with the large corporation now, and they can't do no wrong, even though you see them bending everyone over with no lube.
Yeah.
But you're not going to open your mouth about it because they're giving you that exclusive footage. Way to go.
So,
Way to sell out, guys.
so we're
Congratulations.
gonna. So we're getting I'm Spartacus moment for Cyberleak there.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think so because he's not like volunteering. They just said that he's him or he's related to him. We'll see whether or
Yeah.
not he turns
Yeah.
out to be,
Can you
one of
They're
imagine,
those.
just
man?
Yeah,
looking
Like
to
he's
see if he showed
I'm
up and gave
Cyberleak.
any
this
information
is
out.
I'm
this
like
is
I'm
more like
Cyberleak.
enemy
No,
of the
I am
state.
Cyberleak. I am Cyberleak.
I'm surprised that actually hasn't happened yet. Apparently, they came out and confirmed that they are not just one person, right? There's multiple people and multiple dead man switches to a
Oh,
version of
jeez.
the game that they have. It seems like the leaks came out of India. So Rockstar India is where the leaks came from.
Ah,
Yeah, because there
And
was a guy who got fired from there. Golly, I want to say a month ago or something like that.
oh, that
I
would be
mean,
funny.
this is just like bits and pieces that I've heard.
But there's also been rumors that this is a German citizen. There's also been people speculating that they're Russian.
or it's just a
I
little.
saw a video
Uh huh.
from 4 days ago saying that the FBI apparently picked him up because he was turned in by close friends. But then again, pretty sure he just posted 5 hours ago. So, it's like the FBI did a really bad job there.
They got the wrong.
Yeah,
They got the wrong Cyberleak.
I got the wrong Cyberleak. And I'm actually surprised that, because Take Two was going so hard, I didn't see anybody going, we are Cyberleak. I was like, guys, you really want to fuck with them? You really want to do it? This is how you do it.
yeah,
Everybody becomes Cyberleak. Like this here is like Anonymous. Granted, Anonymous doesn't exist anymore. They're defunct. They're long gone. Everybody else is a poser for the most part at this point.
Yeah.
But you really want to do it. The best thing about Anonymous was we were all anonymous. Every one of us. It doesn't matter. We were all that. And then you just apply it to this situation. You don't want him to get Cyberleak. You want him to keep doing what he's doing. We're all Cyberleak. It's that simple. Uh, no, it muddies the water. They have thousands of things to go through. But anyway, I'm surprised it didn't happen. Still hasn't happened. You've got people upset about the meme coin that he's using to fund his operation. It's so funny to watch these people go off. It's like, wait until these people find out that it's just a meme coin and they're not getting anything. And it's just like, my guy, they know what they're doing. Like, everyone who supports that coin knows where it's going. They're not looking for a payout. That was the whole point to the coin.
yeah,
To specifically pay this guy without tying him to something like PayPal or something for Take Two to find him. Like, that's the whole point to using the crypto side, so they couldn't pinpoint his location or have a harder time doing it. Are you that dumb? Oh, but anyway,
Oh
so
yeah.
boy.
High
But
Rise.
I,
there are a lot of people who are just like, oh, well, he's just doing it for the money. Like,
Maybe.
okay,
So what?
I'm not really. I'm very ambivalent on this whole story. Like, I don't think he's like some sort of great hero, but also I'm not super mad at him because he's not really. I mean, he's doing a leak, but it's like of gameplay. Like, if it's good, then it'll make people want to actually like buy and play the game, right? That's what gameplay videos typically do, at least with good games.
He's definitely doing some good advertisement for the
Yeah.
game. Because no
Yeah.
matter how you look at it, this game's never going to fail. It's GTA 6. It will propel itself into the stratosphere with no problems.
Well, I mean, if it looked like absolute garbage, probably not. But
Well,
Well, it's still dealing with
I
with
said
some
absolute
issues.
garbage, not just kind of
not
garbagey.
mediocre garbage here and there.
Yeah.
No, but I
Well,
mean, it's like when you look at it this way, you've got SKG,
Hmm.
Stop Destroying Games. They're the legal way of how you handle these companies. The problem is you got companies like Take Two and Microsoft that are willing to outright lie to push back on SKG and to pay off politicians. They got the money and the backing to do that, and they have. And SKG is not doing so well. When that fails, when the normal way of doing this fails, you get people like Cyberleek. So, more power to Cyberleek. That's fine. You do you, boo. I'm not going to sit there and condemn it. He can do whatever it is he wants, but that's what you get when you leave people no choice. So, it's just a matter of how Take Two wants to handle it at this point. And they're not liking it. But also at the same time, GTA is a game that it's not going to affect their bottom line, I don't think, ever. So, yeah. Anyway, so Rockstar, here's the short list of why I think people support Cyberleak. 80 to 100 price. You barely acknowledge your fan base. Let Sony use you as a tool to kickstart digital only games. Heavy monetization on almost everything except you, or everything except you make since 2013. No
someone needs to
gameplay
edit
before
that.
pre-orders. The next GTA Netflix deal, becoming what you used to make jokes about. Yeah, so pretty much.
Yeah,
Like,
four
I'm not going
needs.
to sit there and say he's a bad guy. I mean, clearly
I,
he's doing things that are illegal.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
sure. I don't care that he's doing it.
Yeah. Well, all I gotta say though is that what he's doing, he is making more people more interested and more curious how the end product will be, because all we're seeing is just nothing but more or less the aspect of the of how it looks right now. But I'm pretty sure along the way they're going to improve it tremendously. As time goes by. But again, this is just a wait and see type of situation. Uh, Take Two's legal action to find GTA 6 later begins as it subpoenas Microsoft and Discord for any data, blah, 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 is sufficient to.
Yeah, that's
Luck.
just pretty much at the same thing we already talked about.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, anyway, so they go after the leaker in court.
Can you imagine a bunch of them like come out and they're saying, we're. That would be like amazing. That would be amazing. And then the court we're going to be going like, we're wasting our time on this.
But anyway, so apparently Gamescom happened.
Oh.
Yeah, I am 8-bit says it also had its laptop stolen. So apparently what happened is Gamescom happened, and for some reason, several people, indies and stuff from different booths, had all their equipment stolen somehow.
Great. So that means
So,
we got
lack of
we got a
security going
serial.
on right there.
Yeah, we got a laptop serial kidnapper.
Yeah. Ryan Laley is the indie developer behind October's Mimic. Don't care about all that. Anyway, the British dev had posted to X to report the news that he and multiple other devs have had their laptops stolen from the convention's business suite. It's like, really? Like, how did that even happen, Gamescom? I
Okay,
don't
well,
understand.
yeah, maybe they should just investigate like from the cameras who's doing it, and if they find out is well, let's just say is a certain skin color that did all that, then then that becomes a bit of a we don't want to go. Well, they don't want to go any further than that. Just saying let it go is just laptops. But I'm like, no, you got to tell us what
Well,
happened.
I mean, it's in a business suite. There's got to be a camera that saw people enter and
Yeah,
exit. And if they've gotten like no security on those doors, for surely there's a camera that caught somebody walking in
yeah, yeah.
empty handed and then walking out with a bag full of laptops, you know?
I mean, I'm trying to picture that in my head, going like a big old sack of like a big sack with nothing but laptops inside, and just sneaking out, tiptoeing with the trying to get away from the room.
Let's
Uh,
see. Today at Gamescom, we arrived. Okay. Here's the update. Video game publisher and merch company says it also had laptops stolen. The laptops contained unfinished builds of two games, Pedal Runner and Escape Academy 2. This is highly disappointing for us. We spoke plainly to the latest situation. He told us that he has at least 7 or 8 laptops were stolen in the incident. Dang, that's a lot of laptops, and they're not
yeah,
cheap. Not
yeah.
when you're using those laptops to make games and stuff. That's not cheap stuff.
Ah, they're like about a 2K a pop, actually.
But yeah, it's supposed to have security 24/7. No equipment can be removed without authorization, but yet somebody did it. Many reached out, including the developers of some of his favorite games, Playtonic, most recently CD Projekt, being the company's Cyberpunk 2077 account. We asked what the experience was like. Roller Coaster said this morning. Okay. Support came in. No idea how to handle it. One person asks, set up a GoFundMe. Thanks, but it's okay. Just wishlist my game on the share page would be enough. This article has been updated. Okay, well, I thought maybe they were going to update it with we caught the guy or girl who did it, but apparently not so much.
Oh boy.
Right, so apparently Twitter 2 has officially launched. Did anybody see this one coming?
No, I'm kind of caught off guard, to be quite honest. I did not expect it.
I thought it was
Twitter-
called Blue Sky, to be totally honest. Didn't we already have Twitter 2? It was just called Blue Sky?
Yeah, but Operation Bluebird launched Twitter now as $20 paid early access, claiming X abandoned trademarks. Judge made tentative April 2026 oral comments on possible abandonment of some marks. No fight, no written ruling. X's lawsuits is ongoing. Okay, so it's still an ongoing situation.
Apparently Twitter now is going to be Twitter 2, I guess. We're
Uh,
down. We're on it already. Oh, really? Guys, this is not what I should be seeing on your splash page. It's like,
uh,
let's check out Twitter too. Sorry, we're down right now. We fucked up. We don't know what's going on, but we're working on it. It's like, yeah. Go back to Blue Sky, guys. Listen, I know
yeah,
nobody uses Blue Sky, but just go back to Blue Sky.
yeah, that looks
This
bad.
this is oh my god.
So, should we talk about Milo deported?
I don't know anything about that, but there's one more thing on my list here.
Oh, sure, sure, sure.
um, so apparently, gotcha gamers don't notice plagiarism because they don't play games. I have seen a rash of these things popping up on my feed. Apparently, there's this new game coming out. It's called Notice Fall, I
Uh huh.
guess, right? And I have seen a lot of people reposting bits from the game, claiming that it's just copy pasta from Elden Ring or something, and it's just literally us doing the whole, you know, Pokemon Power World thing again. That's all it is. It's just like,
Yeah,
guys, didn't we just do this? Are you guys that regarded? Like, seriously, we just did this. When you did Power World and Pokemon, it's not Kyogre. It's still not Kyogre. It wasn't Kyogre the first 5 times. It's just a big monster fight.
yeah.
But anyway, so apparently this is going to be a gacha game, and it does look like a cross between Elden Ring and Monster Hunter, which kind of looks cool, to be totally honest. And those effects.
Yep. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, I don't really know much about it. Is it even out, or is this just demo stuff? Let me see if it's out.
Well,
If
all
it's
I
a gacha game, it probably has its own
thing.
launcher too, doesn't it?
Yep. Any kind of gacha game does have
It's
its
a
own launcher.
Hoyoverse game, isn't it? I was
No.
gonna say, is it on Steam? It's probably not on Steam if it's a Hoyoverse game.
Well, actually, well, no, I don't think so. But I do recall. No, ZZZ was in Steam, and that's part of Hoyoverse.
Yeah, I know, but most of the games aren't on Steam.
Oh
I don't
no,
think.
yeah. I used to remember when Wuthering Waves was coming out, people called it um, uh, Genshin Impact copy. But then when I played, I'm like, no,
They said
this
that
is
with
not.
Genshin Impact too. Genshin Impact was a Zelda clone.
Yeah, so
Remember?
I'm a lot. Yeah, I remember that. But
Breath of
then,
the Wild clone, and then
yeah,
Wuthering Waves was a Genshin clone. And
yeah.
it's like, guys, are seriously?
When I
This is the
played no
same
when I
thing.
played Genshin when I played Wuthering Waves, I'm all like, no, they're not the same. It feels way different. The fighting is very crisp, like it's clean and crisp. You can actually dodge the attacks properly and block and parry. This looks pretty cool. So it's not out yet, I would imagine,
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's out yet.
but it looks interesting.
Yeah, it looks nice. There's a pre-register button.
I've already pre-registered a game already. It is from Hoyoverse.
Yep, it is from Hoyoverse.
So Hoyoverse made an Elden Ring copy. So who's copying who again? I'm sorry.
I don't remember who's copying who. Everybody's copying everybody at this point.
Meg, I don't know whether you have your
Well, her
mic is
mic's
muted.
muted. I don't know if she knows it's muted though. Now that I
Hey,
think
it's
about
I
it.
did not know it was muted. Thank you.
Shoot, that's why you've been so quiet this whole time. So, how many rants have you had while we've just continuously talked without realizing?
Literally none, though. Literally none. I
Okay,
just,
okay.
just had a couple of questions about the notice fall thing. I was like, oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Well,
Oh, that's pretty good.
let's hear them.
Slightly interested noises, like, oh, but also like look, actually there was a different there was the reveal trailer that looked a little bit better than this, honestly, that I saw at Gamescom. But like that video just I don't know, man. There's something like over designed about a lot of the things in these games. And it's kind of exhausting to look at. It's like if you look at like a sheet of paper and everything's written in like very elaborate cursive, you kind of like give up within the first paragraph. It's kind of like that with some of these designs. So there's just something about a lot of these games that I'm like, that's beautiful and also boring at the same time, which is very strange to me.
Well, actually, that's not strange at all. I don't know if anybody has sat down and noticed, but in 2010s when anime was doing a resurgence with beautiful art, it feels empty when it comes to storyline wise. Like it either feels weak or doesn't make any sense, or you're wondering where's the story at.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like this kind of situation, just a bit different. Of course, Hoyoverse is making something very different, which is nice for once. But still, I'm very, I'm very iffy about the company Hoyoverse after a number of things that have been going on with them over the years. So,
well, I didn't like their attempt at a Breath of the Wild clone. It was, I mean, it's just, and the thing is that it's
I
not even
told
that I was.
you, Breath of the Wild clone.
It's not that it's not even that I was like offended that they tried to clone Breath of the Wild. It was that it was just done in such a way that felt so flat, and I couldn't put my finger on why. It's another one of those you didn't notice but your brain did sort of things.
well,
I was like, this feels so empty, and
yeah, I'll
I
tell
couldn't
you.
explain why. It was
I'll tell you this from my experience playing Genshin Impact. I was fine with the story. It's good, for what it is. Um, I played through the game until I reached to Natlan. Then for some reason it just felt dragging on, and I just felt like what is the point of me continuously playing this game? Like I'm getting all these characters, which each time I keep switching them. I already have my team there. I don't want to try the new character, even though I would imagine the character does major damage. But I just, it's just it became kind of pointless for me that I'm like, you know what, I'm done with gacha games. I'm just done.
Well,
And I have
that's the thing with a lot of these games. Like we need something that has a beginning, a middle, and an end. We really like that. That feeling of closure, that feeling
there,
of going towards an ending, not just
yeah,
being on a hamster wheel of gotta do this, gotta sign in for work again today,
yeah.
It's
That's the
just
pro.
it's just a project that you do, and then you know the story, and then you're like, "Ah, I am satisfied." You
Yeah,
can come
that's
back for later DLC or something like that, but, like,
yeah. That's the
the
thing.
constant change, constant tune in next week, we're getting closer. That kind of thing is just it wears on people, and it just kind of feels like it drags
Yeah,
you down,
here
and then you wind up being a little bit bitter.
here's the thing though. When I reached toward I'm trying to remember what was that city, in that French like city that's in Genshin Impact. It just felt like, the crescendo of everything putting together and everything. It felt like, we're reaching toward near the end of it all, and then they introduced Natlan, which is a combination of Africa and, and some few other nations like that. But it just felt like I don't know. It just felt off, and at the same time, the story wasn't that impactful as I wanted it to be.
Mm,
And I'm all like, I just gave up at that point, and I was done with it. I stopped playing that game, and then Withering Waves was suffering the same problem as Genshin Impact, even though the game was barely 2 years old.
yeah.
It was suffering the exact same problem where it will not give us an ending at all, and I'm all like, or any kind of idea where it'll end.
Well,
So I
that's the
was,
thing though. It's a business model more so than like
yeah,
a technique or a storytelling company. It's just we want the people to constantly be logging in, constantly chasing the new thing, the new fad, the new whatever.
yeah,
So yeah, it gets a little exhausting, a little wearing on you.
Well,
yeah.
see this the however. Let me try and think of how to say this.
Go.
This one here might be
Mhm.
the winning formula.
How so?
What is the formula?
So, like, I suffer the same thing because I've tried several gotcha games in the
Mhm.
past, and I can concur with him on how it gets to a point and it's just like, why am I even playing this, right? Uh, however, if you're fighting big monsters, there's a thing we've got Monster Hunter, right? That's the
Yeah,
big Monster Hunter, or the Monster Hunter game, right? Yeah,
yeah,
you hunt big monsters. Everybody loves doing it. You use their parts to build weapons and armor and stuff, and then you do it again.
yeah.
And a lot of people love doing that. The problem is they don't make enough of it, right?
Uh huh.
You're still fighting the same 20 monsters they've had. If you make a gotcha game, however,
Mm,
and you're pumping out a new big monstrosity to fight every month, that might be a winning formula because Monster Hunter has a middle, beginning, and end, but you keep going back to hunt the monsters after you've done all that.
well,
If you put that formula into a gotcha game, there could be a lot of money had there. I'm
well, the
just
thing,
saying.
the problem is that the game Withering Waves already done that. There are enemies that are bigger than you, and they are, depending on the circumstances of how
Yeah,
the
but
enemy is, they
those
can be.
games aren't like Monster Hunter either. This one looks more like an Elden Ring Monster Hunter uh, crossover kind of deal. And with those games, you go in, you hack, you slash, you swap your guy out, you get an elemental bonus because you've swapped from one to the next, and then you've done a Trinity thing, and then blah blah blah, stuff goes on and things. But
Mhm.
this is one of those. It looks like you've got to think for a second. You've got to actually parry. You got to actually shield. You got to actually do something kind of like it's more hands-on, like
Well,
Monster
well,
Hunter is, instead of more button mashy,
well. The
like
thing
a
is,
lot of the Genshins of the world.
I'm gonna have to disappoint you with that, but with Wuthering Waves, you actually parry, you can actually dodge, you can actually do those things
Oh
already.
yeah, I mean those things are there, but I
You,
don't think I've ever seen gameplay where somebody's just not just it's a nothing. There's no point to even having the mechanics. It feels like it's one of those things that
oh,
the
oh, oh,
mechanic exists and you can ignore it completely.
oh
You know,
no, no. The thing is though is that you have in Withering Waves you have to actually use those mechanics of dodge and parry because otherwise you'll get major, you'll get major damage. And one of the things though is that if you time it right, you'll be able to actually hurt the enemy even more. Um, and every enemy is a little bit different, and you have to time each one right, and you have to have a rhythm going. Because if you mess up that rhythm, then you start to literally get hurt real badly to the point where your health goes to zip, like zero. So it's already been done before. But if you're talking about hit, block, or parry and all that, then it might be interesting. I don't know what else to tell you, so we'll see. What the end of the results of what people played on day one for that goes. So just saying. But yeah,
Did you guys see the new Black Myth game that they introduced at I think it was Gamescom? Black Myth
nope.
Zonkui.
Let's see.
It looks pretty cool,
Black
honestly.
Myth
Zonkui.
Zongui.
beep, beep.
Oh, 15 minutes there.
You can
Gameplay
probably just
trailer.
find the trailer. Although there's a 6 minute Indian Chinese New Year special where a lady's just gutting a fish, and
But
it
for
looks
whatever reason,
crazy.
YouTube seems to be having an issue.
Let me see if I can find it. Here's the one from IGN.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's see.
So I was looking up Weathering Waves combat because I feel like it's a bit different than Monster Hunter combat.
It's different. Oh, it's different, but it's different.
Yeah, like it's not the same thing at all. That's what I was trying to get at. It's like Monster Hunter has a very distinct combat way of doing things. You're
Yeah,
dodging, you're blocking, you're getting out of the way, you're popping shots, you're cutting things and stuff. Meanwhile, something like Withering Waves and Genshin Impact, it's not anywhere near close.
yeah.
Yeah, the mechanic to dodge and parry are there, but it's nothing compared to like something like Monster Hunter or Elden Ring. Like they're a completely different level on how combat works. Is what I was trying to get at. I was saying if
Yeah. I
you
get
take
you.
something like Monster Hunter and Elden Ring and actually put it in a Genshin or a
In a
Genshin
gacha
game,
game,
yeah, in a gotcha game, in a Genshin Impact game, yeah, and give
if
it
they did
that
that, believe me,
gameplay because that is an addictive gameplay because it's actually rewarding, while the other one feels more button mashy.
yeah.
But anyway, Black Myth.
I think that one is like from a year ago though, so that's just like a teaser trailer. Not the one that I watched.
I didn't even know this one happened a year ago.
Yep.
Oh, jeez. Did you say you found it or had it or something?
I thought I had, but I think I'm wrong. It's just the on here. It's just these really long ones, 15 minutes, 15 minutes, blah blah
Yeah,
blah
there's a
blah blah.
gameplay trailer.
Yeah, that I think that's like maybe they just when they did it for this, they just fast forwarded through it.
15 minutes ago, Black Myth, 8 days.
Yeah, so
15
just maybe
minutes.
like the first 3 minutes would probably be fine, honestly, of this one. On the one on GameSpot or whatever. But like honestly, when I look at this and then I think about GTA 6, I'm like, this is what I would want more out of a realistic game. and I can't explain to you why precisely. This is much more appealing to me, but it just is. I mean, I can't even say because the scenery looks more lovely because it's overcast and kind of dull and gray, but the palette is at least, but it still looks better. The movement looks better. The textures look better.
That looks like that hurt a little.
Yeah.
It does look really good, though. That's
Yeah,
for
right? It's gorgeous, honestly. Even on an
sure. Look at
overcast,
that
ugly day.
grass. Oh wait. Let me bring it up. But like, look at that grass wave.
I know. It's
That
crazy,
is
right?
nice. Ah, the turtle hermit.
Yeah.
Wait, did we just leave the turtle hermit there?
Oh, it is a turtle hermit there.
It is. It's a turtle
Master
hermit.
Roshi, what happened to you?
Master Roshi has been busy.
He has hair now. So, when is Bulma coming out?
I have no idea what these people are doing.
If they're doing Journey to the West, then I'm down for it.
Well, I think it is though, because the first black myth was Wukong, right?
Wukong, yeah. Wukong, which is Goku, where they got Goku. Well, Wukong was first, then Goku. Yeah, there we go. Ooh. Uh-oh. Trouble.
Those guys don't look like they're very friendly.
It doesn't look like a good day, right? That looks like a
No,
bad day.
they're having a really bad day.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Oh, they're backing off now. They know he's dangerous.
All right, and now we're into gameplay.
Yep, here we go.
Look at that. Some cutscene gameplay.
And I'm just like, have we been like messed up by the West to like expect less in our games? Because this looks so much better than a lot of the other games that we were looking at today that are from more Western.
Look, the fact that there's actually some interaction with the blade cut there, like that's just so nice. Unlike Fable, who
I
gives
know.
you zero reaction.
And I'm just like, what are they spending their time doing? I don't understand.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that.
Yeah, this is great. I'm loving it.
Swinging by real quick before heading to bed. Hey, Nate,
Hey,
here.
thanks,
Nice to see you, man.
Howdy, Nate.
No time to explain.
We are watching.
Explain the well joke.
Oh, yeah, that's true. But there is a well joke, guys. You should know. And Nate's really good at explaining it.
Oh, nice. Joke. I like the fighting on this thing. It's so good. Like, it looks
it's
clean.
imaginative and it lets you do a lot of different things with it. So
yeah.
I mean, the thing is that I think that I don't know if Western developers have gotten really, really lazy. I don't know if they're spending all of their time doing really dumb things. But I mean, I feel like we should have progressed farther than we have.
I have a theory on Western developers.
Woke.
What were you going to say?
I was just about to say it's because we keep hiring woke retards.
Well, I mean, that's part of it. But I do have a theory on why Western developers can't do this anymore.
All right.
One, it's the dreaded DEI. It's the thing that everyone's like, oh my God, really? It's like, yeah, that's the fucking truth. When you hire somebody because you think that their skin is like black or something, and therefore they're somehow better than this developer who's been in the field for 10 years because their skin is a different color than that, yeah, that's a big problem because they don't know what the fuck they're doing, right? That's a problem, for one.
Yeah.
Two, the other problem is the push for Unreal. there's so many studios out there who are pushed and trying to just do things in Unreal because these people are learning through the college and whatnot experience how to utilize Unreal. And Unreal does a lot of stuff, but it doesn't do everything. So when you have a game that needs to do something specific, they can't reprogram Unreal to make it do it. They just have to try and make it work the best they can.
You too,
And
Nick.
because they
Thanks for
don't
stopping
have
by,
the
man.
yeah,
Take it
thanks
easy,
for
Nate.
stopping by. And because they don't have the experience of a better, a developer who's been in the field for 5 years, right?
But there's
Or
also just
higher,
a
they don't
profound
know how
lack
to
of
program what they need into it. That's why you got something like 1348X Voto who can't program a fall animation because the engine they're running doesn't have it by default for that
Basically what you're
character,
saying is we
but
have a
they
bunch
don't
of
have
Mac
the
users in a
experience to
PC
make
world.
it happen. Meanwhile, you've got a developer like Toy for Bob who had to redo Spyro's entire engine because all the stuff was lost and reprogrammed that. And then back in the day, when Insomniac originally did that, they had to reprogram their engine to do his fall animation.
Yeah.
Or not really reprogram it, but add it to the functionality of the engine they were using because it wasn't there by default, right?
Yeah.
Like that was the thing they had to find out and they had to solve, and they were smart enough to solve it. That's the thing. Developers in the modern day here on the Western side, they don't have that ability. They can't solve it because they don't know how to think past 5 seconds or 15 minutes, right?
Well, yeah, so I'm thinking that there are a lot of things that are like there by default in Unreal, run animation, this kind of movement, this kind of program. So you're basically doing a bunch of drag and drop kind of stuff, which is I hate to keep using this analogy because I'm sure that it's dating me terribly, but it's basically like the difference between Dreamweaver and HTML programming, or in our case, I guess WordPress. You just then the thing is that when you're so locked into just the boxes that they've given you, you don't think about all of the things that those boxes aren't allowing you to do. You just there are so many things that are beyond, and the thing is that that's what I was noticing. I was saying that there was a profound lack of creativity in a lot of the things that we're seeing. It's like the same thing, but like now with greater fidelity. It's the same thing, but now 4K or more frames per second or something like that. Like it's not building on interesting ideas that were from the past. It's just redoing the same thing because that's all they know how to do, but just with a different skin.
On top of
Right,
that,
check this out.
there's
This is weird,
also
right?
the thing where
Did you not see that?
was really weird.
Yeah, it was freaky, man. His face starts peeling off. And you're like, wait, what?
And he is now gone.
Yeah.
Anyway, but on top of that, there's the idea that it doesn't exist either. Like I've used things like more modern programs and stuff like the modern day of Word. I fucking hate current Microsoft Word.
Yeah.
It sucks ass so much. Like I don't know how to explain it. I've used it. I've tried to do things I know how to do with it, and it's not there anymore. Like nothing happens. I hit the shortcut, doesn't work. I try to go into where it's supposed to be, it's not there.
Yeah.
And it's just like, why did you change this? What the fuck is going on? It worked so well for decades. And now I can't even use modern words sometimes because the thing I want it to do it's not a function that exists in it anymore.
Yeah, I'm still working off of a
Unreal,
2003
I think,
model.
also suffers from that too. Every iteration that they do, they wind up losing some things that just, maybe it was just something that was niche or whatever it is, but then you wind up losing access to it because you've got new developers who don't know about it. You got older developers who knew it existed, then can't figure out, well, where the fuck did it go? And then having to remake it.
Well, so this is something that I was talking to my husband about the other day, and I was saying, the thing that you miss, especially with this new age of AI, but with anything that kind of gives you this whole there are preset options that are ready for you, or you don't have to take the long way around. um, you're going to find that a lot of the creativity, a lot of the inspiration, a lot of the things that make you think of new, different, interesting ways to do something are found along the long road to get to your endpoint. It
Yeah.
actually, a lot of artistic creativity, a lot of just general creative ideas, my gosh, a lot of creative ideas basically come basically along that broken road. It's in the journey that you find these things. That's where you find um that's where you just come up with new ideas. It just is how the human mind works. It just is. And so with a lot of things, I've discovered this a lot with working with a lot of my scientists of late. They've used a lot. They're using a lot of AI, even when they want me to draw the figure, but they're using AI to kind of explain what they want to do, and they're not drawing it out by hand. And when they do, when I try to talk to them about it and say, okay, what does this actually do, or what about this sort of practical, very obvious problem, because it's going to be in the hands of a soldier or something like that, and they kind of go, I don't know. And that's a problem. You get a lot of people, when you don't have to tread the long road, you really just don't think about a lot of things, and you miss a lot of steps. You just become less creative. And it's
That
just like it just is something that, it's something that we're going to lose a little bit in the fire, because of the fact that things have become so much more uh, uh simple, I guess, so much more convenient. But I don't know how to solve for this problem, for this lack of creativity that we're going through. Instead of saying, without just saying, you're going to have to do some things the hard way. You're going to have to sit down with the most inefficient thing, a piece of paper and a pencil, and literally write stuff down to get to actual creativity. You're going to have to sit there and stare at a wall and think for a little bit, not just keep putting prompts into a computer. You have to literally, like, it's hard, really. And I think that we're not doing that. We're just churning things out and doing things in this very cookie cutter sort of way. And when you do that, yeah, you'll get diminishing returns on what you have, and it won't be broken when it comes out. That's true. But also, you don't get anything like this. What the fuzzy is this nonsense? Like,
That's a clam guy.
Well,
That
you
is
have
a
to remember
that is a clam guy.
You remember,
Uh,
this is what we call the myth of some of the creatures that exist into that universe, and
but
oh
yeah,
yeah,
boy,
to add on with the whole taking the long road thing, you also lose out on all the happy accidents
yeah.
that cause something. Like, there's been several games out there where they were trying to do one thing, and then they inevitably accidentally made X happen without realizing it, and it practically. Oh, I remember what a good one is: Street Fighter.
Hmm.
Street Fighter fighting games, they never had combos. They weren't fast enough for combos. The combo system was accidentally done by Street Fighter because of a programming issue. Like, that's the only reason those things combos exist in fighting games, is because Street Fighter accidentally did it and it was an accident. If they didn't take the long way around and
Yeah,
then shipped that way and it became an accident which then turned into a feature, you
yeah.
know? Uh
And the thing is that you have to say, okay, well, all right, fine, we take the long way around, and now we're only putting out like one game every decade, and that's crazy.
Well,
And
that's fine.
so
Make it a good
we're,
game.
huh? Yeah, I know
Make it
that's
a
true,
good
right?
game then.
Yeah, but the thing is though, then you have to kind of, I don't think that that's going to happen. I think that that's too big an ask. So I think that as a society, as people, as human beings who want to live with this brave new world that we are creating day by day, minute by minute, is trying to find how you can still get to happy accidents going along the way, and also the efficiency of the technologies that we have built. Like, it's ridiculous to not use it, but also, it's if you're using it too much, you're going to shortcut yourself out of every good thing that makes it worthy of being done in the first place. It's like, well, yes, you did it, but it wasn't worth doing. So getting something that's worth doing will require the happy accidents, will require the thought, the process, and all of that jazz.
Definitely not Saints Row 4. Whatever happened to that game anyway? Does it even exist? Like, is that thing still available? I have to look it up now. Saints Row. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. It's not Saints Row 4. It's just called Saints Row, isn't it?
I have no clue.
Oh.
I got no comment.
Mhm.
It could be yours for $5 right now. Talk about a fall from grace.
Dang.
Wow, that game. Once upon a time, my friend was talking about how this is the best thing that it came out since GTA, and I'm all like, I'm sure it is. And then
Oh, it was a lot of fun. I loved
yeah,
3, definitely. Like, that is my favorite, but of course, it was the third in the thing. But after that, it got a little yeah, the next one they had like a cross between Crackdown. I guess they were trying to emulate Crackdown or something for um with the superpowers and everything.
yeah.
And the destruction of Earth, and it didn't feel like it was worth playing. To be totally honest. And then Gat Out of Hell was just one of those side quest things, and it's just like, guys, we should have just ended with 3. We shouldn't have continued this thing. But anyway, I absolutely loved me some Saints Row, though. It was a lot of fun. That I'm surprised that one though was, or the newest one is $4, which is hilarious.
What is? I'm sorry, I was looking at the screen. I'm like, what is happening?
Oh, I don't know. Stuff is happening. This game looks
things.
really good though. So
well, it's just, I mean, the shaky cam and everything. Like in the areas where you're not playing and it's a cutscene, it's not just person 1 talks and person 2 talks. It's using very dynamic camera angles. It's using a lot of different ways of storytelling and things like that. It's
hold up. Was that
yes, it was. Yes, it was. I don't know why. It might be part of the lore. It might be somebody's crazy idea, but yes.
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it looks like they're cooking him.
It does. It does.
Like adding salt to it, and he's just like, "Yeah, I'm good."
Yeah.
It's like, are we sure about this?
Oh, bury me now. I'm ready to go. Yodelay-hee-hoo. Oh, jeez.
Jamming out with the skeletons.
Oh, that looks fun.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to be a geisha.
Yeah. Very
geisha.
Yeah.
Hey, there's fishing in this.
Now they're claiming he's a trans icon for some reason.
Yeah. Well, there's a turtle
that was
creature.
A big turtle.
There's a lot of weird things.
Actually, I'm looking
like,
forward
look, I'm not saying
already.
every game needs to be like this level of creative or anything like that, or this type of thing, but I'm just saying this is something that strikes me as special. And a lot of the things, especially the much lauded and vaunted GTA 6, just looks like more of the same sort of thing. It's like, oh yeah, you remember that thing that you kind of played that one time? It's kind of the same thing. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. They are literally they're just stabbing the crap out of each other.
They are.
Ouch.
I can't add it to my wish list yet because it's not available for wish listing. Darn.
Dude, are you get to ride a tiger?
I think so. That's what it looks like. It's a giant cat of some kind.
More cats.
Listen, war cats. That's all that matters.
It is all that matters, dude.
Yep.
And I'll tell you, I played Wukong and I sucked at it, but you get to ride a cat. No, but I just feel like there's so many games that are out from the big studios, at least, and in our side of the earth, that are just unimpressive. They're like, Well, okay. I mean, I might be able to, with the power of my imagination.
With the
Um,
power of Grayskull.
yeah, I mean, you have to use your own imagination. Like this game right here looks like it would inspire more different imaginations. It's like someone else's imagination is smacking into yours and saying, "But have you thought of?" And it would make you more imaginative in different ways. It kind of like helps like if you consider your imagination to be like a tree, it's basically like crossbreeding it with something else. You're introducing cherry blossoms all of a sudden, and it's interesting and it's different, and you see if it can fit in with something that you can use, or if it's just something that was nice to consider for a while and you'll remember the experience or something. We're not getting that with our stuff. It's just like,
No.
okay, well, oh yeah, this is like that other game. That's like that other game. That's like that other game.
And
And it's
they're
just
too busy demanding more wages and not to be laid off for doing nothing.
yeah.
So, with their communist tattoos, because what screams communist than getting paid?
That is the way it goes. Don't you know?
Obviously. Anyway, so that's it. That's it for the night. We're done. It's 10 o'clock. I gotta go.
What? No. What? No
Uh,
Milo Yiannopoulos? No. No loser.
well, no, we don't normally cover that kind of stuff.
He was an illegal immigrant.
Milo. How do you even spell his name?
Just
Milo
type in
M I.
Milo. There aren't a lot of Milos of note in our current
You would
system.
think so, but the first one that comes up is Ventimigala,
Anyways, long
waiter at
story
Luke's Cafe. There he is.
all right. So long story short, Milo
Um,
Yiannopoulos has overstayed his welcome in America,
Visa.
and this guy was telling how if they're gonna find a bunch of illegals, they should have checkpoints of um every
Arrested my
person there.
eyes. Just fantastic.
So
Listen, I
he
love
want
Milo.
he wants every person to look. He wants border patrol to look for every person that's an illegal. And I'm all like, oh boy, that's gonna be fun. And the only person that managed to out him a number of times has been Laura Loomer. Actually,
Yeah. Well, so the thing is that I've
I have a
he's
mixed
always
feel. I
been
have
on my kind of like hit or miss kind of thing.
Yeah.
He's like Alex Jones for me, where I'm always like, yeah, so that thing that you said was correct, and they're like, yeah, that thing that you said was bat crap insane, my dude. Like, have you considered checking
Well,
yourself
he has
in?
got
I
Maybe
used to
visiting a
love
wall.
Milo. He was my favorite gay guy for the longest time.
yeah.
But I have no idea what he's doing because he started or what was it, running around with Cayenne West or
Yeah,
Gay or
that's the
whatever his
thing.
name is,
Especially when he started going
and then
with
just
yeah, he
off
started kind
the
of like
deep
losing.
end. And
Yeah.
I was just like,
and
well,
he
Milo
no,
still exists, so there's at least that, I guess.
yeah, no, but here's where it gets worse. This guy is nothing more than a piece of human garbage because of the way how he was saying a lot of bad things about Charlie Kirk and also to
Yeah.
Erica Kirk, and I lost all my respect with him. And now that he's getting deported back to UK, I gotta say is, bro, get your booty ready because them
Well, I
people are
mean, to
gonna.
be fair, he's had a lot of practice, so I don't think
I-
it's really gonna be
I'm
a
sure.
huge.
I'm sure he's been out of practice for a while. So,
He says, but I mean, he seems kind of like not the most honest of people. But he
No,
really
he isn't.
he's really
It's
he was
just funny to have
he
him
was a
deported.
funny guy. And the thing is that like like a lot of charismatic people, though, sometimes it goes to your head, and sometimes you make bad value choices. When he teamed up with Ye, he started kind of like going kind of like, man, the way that you said that was like the most messed up way ever. But yeah, that was kind of true. Like at bottom, I was like, at bottom, we kind of agree. But you just said this in a very provocative way, just so
Mhm.
that you got all of the the
yeah,
clicks and the eyeballs and all of the
yeah.
yeah, and all of the attentions. But yeah, he's been on a bit of a tear. After Charlie died, for a minute he was like, "Yeah, let's all band together and everything." And then when Candace started up her spiel, he kind of went her
And
side, and then he basically would say like the most heinous things
But
about
here's
Charlie,
here.
and then about Erica, and then about the
really,
TPUSA. So
that sucks.
Yeah, it was sad. It was kind of
I
sad.
guess
That's
it's a
why
good
a
thing
lot
I
of people are
wasn't paying
like,
attention to him at that. I mean, I don't even know where to even go to look and listen to him
I
Well,
anymore.
know,
well,
I mean,
I
here's
they banned
know.
him from everything, so
yeah. Well, here's the
I
thing,
just, I
though.
just pray that he gets better.
yeah,
Honestly,
maybe.
Yeah. Well, things are
Then
not gonna go.
again, maybe somebody can come to him in his dreams, like Candace. Apparently, she's off the rocker.
hey,
Yeah.
hey, maybe
Like
she has the power of astral projection as
I used to
well.
like Candace Owens too, way
I
back
did
in the
too.
day
There was
too,
a
and then
time where
she
she
went off
wasn't.
her rocker so far that I'm
Dude,
just like,
I'm sorry to
listen,
say
I
this, but
know I love to watch Ancient Aliens, but you're
Yeah,
on that level now, dude.
yeah,
Guys.
no, I gotta no. The thing about Candace Owens is that I was kind of suspicious about her for kind of a while because she has been doxing a bunch of teenagers prior
oh, when she
to
first
her.
started with Social Autopsy.
Well, yeah, she started.
Yeah,
Yeah, she was doxing teenagers and people all because they criticized her and all that. I'm all like, yeah, and then she says, "Oh no, I'm conservative now," and all, and I'm all like, "I'm gonna keep an eye open on you very carefully because I don't trust you." And I'm kind of glad that that it's she's just like like I look. I want look. I'm my my thing tells me to pray for her. I am trying to pray for her very, very fervently that she stops doing what she's doing, but she's not stopping and she's not making it easy for me.
yeah. I mean, I just don't like it when people are trying to tear other people down, especially when they're. I mean, even if you don't like TPUSA, even if you don't like Erica Kirk, like, I'm sorry, the woman got her husband's neck blown out in front of
Yeah.
everybody. That was
Yeah.
horrible. I mean,
Yeah.
young wife. I mean, they hadn't been married that long. I mean, they wanted to have more kids and they can't now because he's dead, murdered, and that's horrible. Like, even for someone that you disagree with vehemently. I mean, and the thing is that their degrees of separation supposedly would be very, very small. But the thing is that I'm just like, that's a horrible thing to do to anybody. I honestly think
Well,
that you're a terrible person for that. But
yeah.
look, I don't want bad things to happen to anybody. Honestly, I was just kind of like, Milo, why would you? Why would you?
Well,
A
here's
lot of times I'm just depressed at this point.
well,
I'm
no.
just
Here's
disappointed.
the thing is though is that he was
Is
long
that a
overdue to get
picture of
kicked out.
Milo?
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
that's his picture.
Oh, dude, that dude changes his look every 17
Does
minutes.
not look anything like I remember him.
You should see his mugshot.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing. Like, he got into like wearing like the hipster glasses and stuff.
Yeah.
He became, yes,
He
That was
almost
his.
looks like a Doctor Who variant
he does.
Yeah.
right there.
A
Yeah.
poofish one, yes, but sure.
Yeah, well, so that's more the Milo I remember.
Yeah, that
Kind
was when he was more on doing the kind of like what Charlie Kirk was doing. You go and you get it was
Now he
when he
looks
was
like
less of
a
a
Dollar
caricature of
General
himself.
Harry Potter or Doctor Who right there.
It's as if Harry Potter and Doctor Who merged and had a baby, and that would be this character here. But he became more of a caricature of himself and would just get to saying like really outlandish things. Like the last couple times he was on Tim Pool, he was always wearing some sort of get up. You can't even call it clothes. It's a get up of some sort, and he just had this odd way of moving. I was just like, what is your deal, my
I
guy?
know.
Like,
I think the last time I saw Ye in anything, he was in this all white get up and face mask and everything, and it was just
yeah.
yeah, that was
It's
weird.
just it's like cries for help or attention, and I'm just not sure. But he's just that's the thing. He's gone through a lot of different facades, a lot of different ways of like remaking himself. And that kind of just goes to show like I feel like I mean he's brilliant, I think, honestly. And he has a wonderful way with words, but the thing is I'm just like everybody has a gift from God. You're not using yours properly, sir.
Yeah, I
And
think
you're kind of lost in
probably
your own
like
sauce.
the whole provocateur thing worked great back in the day of when we had like the battle for Berkeley or something going
Yeah.
on, because that's when it was needed. But I think now it's time to actually like your age.
Okay, well, here's my thing. I don't care if you're still a provocateur. Alex Jones is a provocateur, and he's old as dirt, or at least looks it.
Yeah, but
But
they
the thing
don't
is,
sound the same.
but the thing is that you have to have something behind it. What are you provoking to think on, to do? if you're doing all of this stuff and what you're promoting is something self-aggrandizing or something horrible, well, then you're getting people riled up to go literally nowhere or to go someplace destructive, and that's the problem that I have. I did post a link in there for a game that you might find interesting because it's like a survival horror game, but it's got like these really, I don't know, it keeps playing with the camera angle, and I thought you might think it was interesting.
Well, the biggest caveat that we're seeing right now is the fact that this guy was an illegal already, and the worst part is that no, the I won't say worst on the end of Tucker Carlson and some of the other people, especially MTG, was the fact that they knew he was an illegal and they invited him on his place. So I wonder if ICE will actually investigate why would they keep an illegal with them for a while.
Is that where he was this weekend when he was coming back?
Well, here's what I got so far. Because there was an interview that took place while he was wanted as an illegal alien by Tucker Carlson. So it does call into question, like, how much did he knew that he was an illegal, and how long did he stay around there? And what's worse is that he was working with Marjorie Greene while she was in Congress at the time, and he was an illegal.
Well, how long has he been in illegals? I know that his deportation order didn't come until July.
Let's see. Okay, so he was supposed to have been gone. He entered on May 14, 2019.
Yeah.
He enter legally. He chose to overstay his welcome in violation of our nation's law.
But when did that run out? When did that expire?
I'm looking.
I'm looking for it as well.
Okay,
it says here, he says that Yiannopoulos was issued a final order of removal by an immigration judge on July 22nd. So
I know. So that's not very long ago. So I mean, if she's been yelling this for years, and I'm like, well, he hasn't been illegal for years. He's been
it makes me wonder how long. What was his visa like? How long did?
Let me ask ChatGPT, because if anyone's gonna know it.
Yes, it's going to be the very, very unbiased thing.
Yo, almighty AI, tell us how long was his thing was supposed to be there?
Let's see, Yiannopoulos.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's just a curiosity, though, because I mean, like, it just is what it is. I mean, I think that honestly, his major changes in appearance over the years, one look after another look, at like constantly reinventing yourself. I think that speaks to a person who is not solid in who they are, and I hope he finds Jesus.
There's a African village without water tonight now, but we got the answer we're looking for.
Okay.
The exact expiration date has not been publicly reported in any source available at the moment.
That's helpful. Thank you.
So, the immigration judge issued a final order of removal July 22nd, 2026. ICE arrested him August 27th, 2026. He legally entered the country May 14th, 2019.
Yeah.
Somewhere along the way, his visa expired and he didn't vamoose. But nobody has publicly actually given us that information.
So the big question is the when did it expire? That makes me wonder what kind of what kind of visa did he had specifically?
Because, because we've got what's her face saying we've known this for years.
And and that's
how long was his visa supposed to last? Was it a 2-year visa or what?
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, Laura Loomer's not always wrong, but she's
let's face
a provocateur as well, and she kind of she hyperbolizes a little bit. So
the thing is, Laura Loomer is going here and making the case that they knowingly hired an illegal, right?
Yeah.
The thing is, we all know if you have a tiny brain, at least 3 brain cells to work with, that none of these people hired him knowing he was illegal. They hired him because he's Milo Yiannopoulos. That's the only thing that ran into their head was, it's fucking Milo. I want to hire your ass. That's it. Whether he was legal or not,
and he entered legally. They'd assume that. And he entered legally, so they'd assume that he wasn't retarded enough to let it expire.
Exactly.
So I mean,
and they didn't do any checks on it, I'm sure. And if they did, and you can prove that they did an e-verify or something and it
Yeah.
came back with a hit saying he was illegal or whatever, and then they hired him, then you can say they did it nefariously knowing that he was illegal. But let's face it, they didn't hire him knowing he was illegal. They hired him because of his name, and they just assumed because somebody that influential wouldn't be so dumb to let it just expire.
Yeah. So I mean, and that's the thing. Make no mistake. I don't like any of those people in her first paragraph. I don't. I want. I want them to either find Jesus or be brought so far down that that the abyss looks up for them. But I don't think that this is like legit in the way that she's framing it. And I don't dislike Laura
No,
Loomer. I
it's
just think that
not.
she overstates things.
Well,
She's not very careful, I don't think. But
No, she's not critically thinking about it at all.
she's
just
very,
trying
very
to,
emotional. She's
yeah.
so emotional.
yeah. So
Anyway,
for
we
now,
gotta end this.
okay, let's end it. Let's end it. All right, all right, let's end it.
This is game, guys. We're done for the night.
All right.
Links for everybody, of course, are in the description down below. Thanks for joining us tonight. Any last words, people?
Well,
Don't overstay your visa.
Yeah, definitely don't overstay your visa. If you're here legally in the United States of America and you're on a visa, do not overstay it.
Because we will find you and we will put
ICE
you
will
on
come a
ice.
knocking no matter who you are.
we'll find you, we'll kick you out, and we'll make sure you never come back.
Maybe not that
So for
last
me,
part.
I'm on this week on Thursday. We are playing through Twilight Princess still. I don't even remember where we left off, so it should be good fun watching me struggle through all of it, going, what do these buttons do? So yeah, come along, laugh. It's Thursday, 4 p.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Zio, Nick, what you guys up to?
Let's see. Wednesday, I have Bully Scholarship Edition. I am doing that probably around noon. No, I'll make it 3 p.m. 3 p.m. Pacific time. I'm continuing to deal with the Greasers. They are another group that I'm dealing with. They are, think of them as bunch of if the mafia were teenagers and they were they watch one too many Grease films.
Grease films.
And I've been
singing.
Yeah.
They all snap very aggressively at you.
Yeah, they are. They basically
very aggressive spirit fingers.
They're big. Yeah.
Fingers of doom. No, sorry.
Yeah. So they are all this, and this has nothing to do with Gary. That's the crazy part. All of this had nothing to do with Gary. It all has to do because of one woman. That's the crazy part of this whole scenario of this incident. I'm all like, this dude is
what? Men getting into fights because of women? No, that's crazy.
Because of this one woman. And Jimmy, no, the thing is, Jimmy wants nothing to do with it.
Yeah, claro que sí. That most fights with that, a lot of fights, especially in bars, it started with, so my girl was saying, and these dudes who were like, man, I didn't even have any beef with this dude. We were just trying to go home.
Yeah. So I'm doing that on Wednesdays, and on Saturdays you'll always find me playing Mega Man Legends. It's already pre-recorded, so just check it out. I have not died yet. I think this might be the second only Mega Man game that I have not died yet.
Look at Nick showing off. I haven't died yet. Okay.
Yet. And also been playing Super 3D Noah's Ark.
Okay.
Basically, it's what happens when it gives everything, even the key codes, to a company called Wisdom Tree to be able to play a modded hack of a Super Nintendo game. That is you as Noah trying to feed a bunch of the animals. Code
it sounds like a very complicated sim game.
It's not even a sim game. It's basically just
like Tamagotchi, but like just like the long way about it.
No. Basically, it's just what happens when you play Doom, but you mod it for just Noah's Ark.
Okay.
And you replace a gun. you replace a gun with what do you call
With
that?
like carrots
A
and
slingshot.
vegetables.
No, slingshot with fruits and vegetables, and the enemies are a bunch of sheeps and goats and giraffes.
But they're really hungry.
They're really, really hungry. Yes, and it's a very interesting thing and story behind it more than the game itself. And I'm still playing the game nonetheless. But
We're
overall,
gonna
that's what I've
look
been
at it
doing.
for a second.
He has to know now. You've
Yeah,
inspired him.
see,
He
look,
must
see,
know.
Oh, okay.
this
This
is
makes
just
more sense now.
this is just Wolfenstein 3D, but just replace all of the stuff into just Noah's
To
Ark.
the Doom guy, it's Noah, and he's putting
Yeah,
animals to sleep.
yeah, just no, no. But
Uh,
here's the kicker about this
look,
game.
oh, look, guys. There's Noah. You look at his eyes. Look at his eyes.
You
That is
have
hilarious.
you have
I
no
love how
idea how
happy
I.
he looks too.
Yeah, that's
He
what I
is enjoying
said.
himself.
He's so
That's what I said.
cheerful.
He's cheerful. The
He's
music
a
is kind
happy
of
little
like
animal. Happy little ark.
no, yeah. The
Oh,
thing about
there's a
this,
sheep behind that pillar. Be careful,
yeah,
Noah.
yeah. The
He'll
sheep
eat you.
spits out stuff. Yeah, the sheep will spit you and will hurt you. But basically, it's not a bad game.
How did you die? Mauled by a sheep. That's
No,
a
no,
terrible way
I didn't die by being mauled by a sheep. I actually got mauled by a giraffe, one of the bosses.
to.
Imagine
In the
being
first
mauled to death by a giraffe.
no, but there are
No,
some.
but that's just because I haven't. That seems like very
Yeah,
uncomfortable dealing with heights. Honestly, you know.
yeah, but
Health packs or band-aids.
I'll say this though that um there are ways you can get extra lives. Which if you find a scroll with a question mark, you have to answer a Bible question, which is only Noah related stuff. And
Okay,
some of
that's
the
pretty cool.
yeah, it's not a bad thing like that. For example.
All right, so tune in for this game on
What
what
was
day?
the
This
arc
is
made of?
Tuesday
Um,
and Saturday.
No,
For
that
wood.
one, yeah, no, this one is on Thursdays and Saturdays. You can check out this game. I just play it and just give my thoughts on it. It's still a weird game, you know.
Well, yeah, but it's kind of cool and it kind of like that. It's pretty novel, honestly.
Yeah,
So cool, man.
yeah,
All right.
that's not exactly what I was expecting.
Hey,
So.
me neither. Me neither. I was
I had to
like,
go look at it because I
The
think
sto-
I saw it on your
and of
thing
course,
at
you know
one
what?
point, and then
Just
I
like I
was
was
just
saying earlier, the gameplay sells it. We're looking at it, we're like, I am now intrigued. We are all
yeah,
intrigued. See,
I'll
Cyberleeks is doing a good thing for you guys, okay?
no
Anyway.
here no, but the story behind it is even interesting because that company Wisdom Tree was doing unauthorized Nintendo games for the Nintendo at the time. And when Nintendo was learning about this, they tried to put a cease and desist on them, but they still continued. When the when the Super Nintendo was coming out, they found a way. They couldn't make any Super Nintendo games because they used a unique encryption on it on their cartridge. So the company that made Doom, they were pissed at Nintendo because they butchered Wolfenstein 3D on their Super Nintendo version. So what it did out of pettiness gave the code to Wisdom Tree to make that game. The
It's
Super 3.
fantastic.
So it's a like I'm telling you, that story is very interesting, and then just playing the game is just even it's just fascinating. Like how they basically swapped everything from Wolfenstein to just Noah. It's just
That's really cool. All
yeah.
right, so tune in to Nick for like video game lore as well as the most random games ever. So,
Yes.
Zio, what you doing, man?
I have no idea. I'm gonna try and get back onto my Monday, Wednesday, Friday routine. It's still to see if that will happen, but we'll try. I don't know what I'm gonna be playing right now. I've been playing Tainted Grail, so I'll probably play Tainted Grail for a bit because that game's a lot of fun.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Nice.
Well, I mean, catch up on the people. Thank you guys for staying around. See you next week, maybe.
No, I mean we'll do
Assuming
this
Zio
again
doesn't
Friday.
turn into a pumpkin
Friday will
already.
happen.
We
Friday
will see.
will
We
happen.
will see.
Monday or Tuesday, we'll see.
Okay.
So with that, we will see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye bye.